should be good.
Welcome back to Bright and Tide, Mists of Modhur. It's been a while since we were off to a great start. It's been a while since we touched on this, so forgive me if I forgot anything. Previously, as the group uh, continued to protect the Temple of Saint Sanguisuga along with its holy relic within, uh, you managed to gather up survivors, providing safety even after the undead wards after an attack by strange slime-like creatures known as hemogoblins and hemogres, vampiric creations that were, due to not being technically undead, were able to slip into the war past the wards within the temple. And some reunions were had. Grund, you met with someone from your past recently brought to your mind after all these years due to a fateful tarot card reading on the ship off to retrieve the ice. But after meeting with Madame Shara, you learned that she actually had quite a significant hand in this plot before she herself was betrayed and cursed, doomed to die, her soul shredded beyond even resurrection by a personal curse of Midhogg himself. You further interrogated and consumed the soul of the matriarchs Vashran, uh, learning that the Temple of Axis, the Temple of Fresh Water and Rain, would become the throne of Nidhogg as well as his Imbaru generator. The a massive, a large Magitech creation designed to amplify the ice that was the source of all this mist. The ice that would not even be in the city if it hadn't been for your group's efforts. You learned th- that in order to prevent this tide of bone and blood and silk from expanding out across the seas, consuming it much as it has done the Modhur archipelago, you would have to wait for Nidhogg to bring back the ice and install it into the generator before having to attack and destroy it while it is functioning. You know that is your end goal, but you've heard that the Banshee, the Widow Cindrilla, is the personal protector of this strange mechanism. And you also learned that there may be hope for the survivors of this city if, JJ, you are able to deal with an enemy of your god even older than the god itself, someone from a past epoch, even before the deluge swept the world. Something that should have passed on long ago. Now it is just a thing of spite and pettiness. Captain Quintus Hollow is your next target. And Kita, as you and Dr. Himaz, as you spoke with your brother, Dr. Himaz, you learned that he has been hard at work plotting. Not exactly against behind your back, but not informing you yet. But the holy blood of Saint Sanguisuga, back before his godly ascension, donated and left behind in case a miracle was ever needed to prevent some new disease or catastrophe. But he took that blood, portioning it out into different reliquaries, and it is his goal to send the fellow members of his temple, those surviving under him, to perhaps spread this blood, keep at least some of it safe and out of hands of Verminash. who the vampire spawn of Coagula. Uh, sorry, I'm kind of losing steam there for a second. You reaffirmed your connection with your brother. Both of you kind of remarking on the cosmic irony or coincidence that you, twin leeches of healing and, well, no offense, harm when it comes to the power of blood, you seem to be mirroring the original twins, Sanguisuga and Coagula, before those were their names. But, um, yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, Urgent, you got a nice little update. It seems that while there was still losses, your worries about your family and Enclave, uh, seems a good portion of them have managed to escape into hiding within the jungles, managing to hide from the undead that have taken over the Shadewood Grove. The necromancer's desire for the Shadowfell grown plants and its sap, driving them to harvest the trees and call the strange biting insects that emerge from the Shadowfell drawn to the trees themselves. And you alerted them to the plan to perhaps escape, hoping that your family and Enclave might be able to find passage themselves. You've also learned that you have a you may have a potential ally when the final conflict comes. But I think that's where we can pick up. It would be something of a new day. Again, with how thick the mist is, it's really hard to keep track of the days, the day and night. Well, not really. It is a significant difference, but still, it's. You have not seen the sun in several days. Something that some of you might didn't realize would be such an affecting thing until you've had to live through it. Grand, I'm sure you're probably fine with not having to deal with the sun.
You grow
People
so
care
much.
about this.
Pale old man.
You leave him out too long, he turns into leather.
He already is leather.
Yeah, he is kind of a raisin.
Don't want to lose his last drops of moisture.
Oh yeah, speaking of moisture, the glacier dreams.
And that.
Glacier dreams have been frequent and increasingly chatty. So, the next day has come. Kita, from your brother that only he knows who the different people who took the reliquaries are. That way, no one else knows the other in case someone's caught and can be turned or interrogated. So, that somewhere in the crowd of survivors, there are portions of the blood hidden, waiting to be smuggled out.
Yes.
So, and there is a few times where you hear Lizzie kind of whispering, goes, it would be so easy for one of them to misplace it.
It really would.
And she doesn't really prod you, because she was completely silent during your encounter with your brother. Because, if you want to do an insight check.
Let me insight a hag. I'm sure this will go great.
Yeah,
That's
when
fine.
you can't even see, she's just a voice in your head.
Yeah.
Or ears.
Do I have ears?
You know, the equivalent. 15.
Ian?
Yeah, that'd be enough to be like, she's not pressing, and you kind of get this vague sense of she might not want to press on your connection to your brother. You're like, pry at that at the moment. Because you had that,
I
like,
imagine that.
touching moment.
I imagine even though her sisters are dead, she understands the bond with a family.
Mm. Although
Because
she did
she
make a
did ditch
comment.
him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that was more, if you think about it from a Hag's point of view, the other two would have done the same.
Yeah,
They just, they just didn't have the benefit of being able to go ethereal.
Well, that's their fucking problem.
yep. They're lost, not mine. Poof.
Well, see, that was the thing. She was going to go, just going back to the combat since it's been so long. I'll just mention it. She was planning to reposition in the ethereal and pop out and like cause trouble, but then you all turned the tide so quickly. By the time it got to her turn, she's like, "Oh no, maybe I should just." Oh yeah, this is.
UFO.
Yeah, she's just like, "Oh, sorry, gals, I'm staying out of this." But yeah, so rest of you, uh, typical morning, I guess, for this kind of survivalist mentality under siege. People are still, there are, of course, people at basically every entry, all the windows outside have been boarded up and sealed due to the knowledge that vampires can just mist in or ghouls can crawl through windows. But, Krill, you're still doing like the guard duty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bouncer duty. Okay.
Yep.
And they're all appreciative of that. And it's kind of funny. You're kind of working a lot with Gloop because, you know, he's him and the other like friendly undead that are still around. Because over the day, some of them have disappeared or been slain, and like some you think that some just walked off or fucked off to do their own thing because whatever was tying them to this, they're like, I don't need to do this. But Kloop has been pretty, loyal, I guess is the term. He hasn't, as far as you can tell, hasn't really shown signs of swaying.
Of course not. He's got such a good boss.
Yeah, keep him well fed. And he's fights as hard as ever. Because we're not going to go through every little incident that you have to deal with.
That's fine.
But
you don't want to run the risk of us doing another war crime.
well, it's not that. It's just there are minor little skirmishes throughout the night where it's probing attacks or someone tries to sneak in and gets chased off.
Yes, but what I said is funnier.
Yeah, but so the survivors, they are ready to go when things are ready. Did you pass off the scroll of arcane gate? Because that
yeah, that was part of the plan.
Let's go over the plan.
Peoples use the gate to escape to a ship while we bombard the only thing, well, the major roadblock to escaping.
Because the Captain Quintus Hollow seems to have some kind of control over a ghostly whale spirit, which has already been confirmed to have taken out a ship or two that have tried to escape. But so you pass off the scroll to one of the priests who can, someone who can cast it to help, help move the groups, and JJ, I believe you had a plan.
Mm-hmm. Necessitates. He's going to draw Quintus into a confrontation.
Yeah. So, you can say the groups gather together, making the final plans as everyone waiting for a chance to head out. So, mingle, damn you!
I fucking wanna.
No.
I'm trying to get my accent
I
back.
know.
So,
So sorry. One minor thing.
Yes.
I just because I'm looking at the map and where it's circled is next to the lion's maw. While those are actual like winged lion statues, like big ones, because Cyclopses can remember what they looked like when they built this place. DZ pointed out when I was just talking with DZ, sea lions doesn't really make sense. So it's either they should be called lions or naming drift happens, and now sea lions are now just called seal lions.
It is a big seal.
Yeah, I kind of love that.
And this is a depiction of a long extinct creature, the land lion.
I find this funny that water bears are now known as just bears. And then, then there's the forest bears, what we know as bears.
Yeah, jungle bears.
There's sloth bears, and I know they will fuck you up.
As they do.
I mean, regular sloths.
We have a
will
polar
fuck you
bear,
up if you-
though.
Yeah.
It's a forest bear.
Well, sloth bears are traumatized because they're hunted by tigers, and they sometimes kill tigers. They're kind of psychotic that way.
Yeah.
You know all the fucking oh god, can you imagine if the sloth bear counterparts to displacer beasts? As big predatory cats.
Hmm.
Blink bears?
Blink bears.
Be the most neurotic animal because they're hunted by fucking displacer beasts.
Blink bears.
But, I mean, I've already confirmed that in this world, there are displacer mantises.
Yep.
Which makes sense.
Oh yeah.
They're definitely a Feywild origin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you think Urdrin got his cloak of displacement?
Mm-hmm. It's made from their wings. But,
I have so much bug.
Oops, all bug.
Maximum bug.
So God, I'm fumbling. I don't know how to proceed because it's just me. I've just been narrating a bunch, and sorry, not giving a lot of opportunities for reasons for you all to like.
We were recapping.
We know what we need to
It's been a
do.
month.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta. It's been a month since this game, and quite a while since any game, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Knock off some of the patina.
the summer. The summer lull that happens a lot.
Yeah.
People go do
All right.
things.
So
Hello.
our plan. We are going to go call out the boat captain, right?
Mm-hmm. Use JJ as bait.
Yeah.
You're gonna go scream at the water.
Can anybody hear my dog wolfing?
Barely.
Here's something.
I did not.
But yeah,
Beast.
you can put up with my cat screaming and.
Oh yeah, no, he's the rat basset.
Rat basset.
Puppy. So
He's an
that's what
old
we
man now.
puppy,
He's like 13, 14.
puppy. All dogs are puppies.
Baby.
Oh yeah, no, I mean he still gets in his puppy moods, but other times it's like, oh, you are an old man when he's just like all creaky and like slow, but then other times he's like bouncing around yapping and it's just like, oh, still got the puppy,
Aw.
you know?
He has to build up that energy.
Yeah.
But
So-
yeah.
We need to get you in front of his face. Kill
don't
him.
worry, I have an idea. I think I don't think getting mad's going to be hard.
No, but like we need to get we have to get some momentum.
This is a man who's lived on spite for like 2 epochs. It's not going to be hard to rile him up.
No, but again, we're trying to get some momentum going for the session.
Yeah.
So
That
as
is
you're
so. That is what we need to do.
Hmm.
I don't remember who has like the best like passive perception, but some of you would notice that like the people around you, because you're all like eating in like the main big hall that would have been like for
Huh.
worship or like triage areas when if like there was a disaster. But you know, food supplies are getting a little low, and they want to like make sure that they have enough with like the all that you brought back for like the trip. You know, they don't get too much into that. So you know, breakfast is a little thin as you're like, you know, sitting there discussing this. As you start noticing, you know, the group, you know, the crowds around you, there's like there there was like this lingering anticipation that, you know, because everyone knows it's like, okay, we got to get ready to go. But now that
Yeah.
everyone is ready, while they're just waiting for the opportunity, now there seems to be like excitement stirring the crowds a bit. As like you start hearing
Oh yeah,
a little more hushed whispers.
they're all suffering from the anticipation.
Hmm.
Yes, and as some of you might start to think, oh, we should probably see what's, you know, the development happens, what's going on. A short, curly-haired gnome approaches your group, kind of slipping around some people. As Joloff, the gnome who was the kind of the secretary slash assistant to Vithilna in the prism, and kind of the one who's, you know, been working with Corbez to go out and like trying to find survivors on supply runs, you know, doing their own little side story adventures. But she approaches, you know, kind of hurries over. She goes, "Oh, there you are. We gotta. If this is going to be going soon, we gotta. If this is going to be going, we probably gotta leave within the day. Uh, had some scouts out, you know, some sneaky folks that we know, or like, and you know, someone turned their familiar into a seagull or something, I think. But there's movement in the undead throughout the town. It seems they're like starting to gather up closer to the docks, with some of the boats being, with them starting to inspect boats. They think they might be getting ready to set sail. So
Hmm.
we're gonna have to go soon if we want to have any boats. And you all said she kind of like gives you that minor terrified. It's like a mix of fear and just sadness when she looks at you, JJ, because this is someone you've known for a long time.
Hmm.
And you know, like Krill, she's probably, besides Krill, she's probably the one who's known you the longest and knows what the original JJ was like. So seeing this grim specter shit husk of a man that she knew is like, definitely seems to, you know, it hurts.
Yeah, I bet.
She goes, but you said you were going to. You all said you were going to do the distraction, right? Make sure that the survivors can get on the ships and take out.
I mean, I guess. Yeah.
We'll open the way.
Well, I mean,
That is what our plan was, unless I'm missing something.
No, this is good. I was just sorry. Just I'm sure you know.
I
Nerves
know
nerves are
we're
shot.
all nervous. We're all nervous. I get it.
yeah, we're all a little high strung right now, understandably, because look outside.
Oh, if that was only it. And then she kind of like makes this face like she kind of regretted saying that, but just, well,
Come on. Now it's not the time to hold whatever's fucking with you in.
kind of gives you this look. Do a persuasion check, Miss Sorcerer.
Shit. I should be good at this technically. What is my persuasion? It's been a while
Yeah,
since
I forgot
we've
how,
done it.
because we've been stuck in the wilderness, I forgot how high Mask Deception and Persuasion are.
Ow.
She
What the fuck?
like, yeah, she's like, Kita, no offense, but it's in the past. Just drop it.
I mean,
No.
all right, but like, if you wanna risk some of us dying without getting stuff off our chest, it's on you.
That was a
She
little
looks
fucked
at
up.
JJ. Her eyes like flit to JJ at the talk of if we die, and then she like they dart away.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The Kita, just, using message so only she can hear. That is my point exactly. Get it out now.
Mm, you rolled really bad.
I did, but also like sometimes
Yeah.
You look at
this
my.
is,
Well,
we are
the thing is, now someone else, if they've tried pressuring her, might be able to. But I'm just gonna say they're probably you and her probably didn't get along like too well outside of like a professional thing. It's just like, okay, yeah, we work together, but don't really like you kind of
Alright.
deal.
Krell.
Squeezer.
Squeezer.
Just
Give her the
Well.
eyes shift over.
Your friend here's got something she wants to say, but won't. But she is understandably anxious. Come on, give her some support. Do your thing.
I mean,
Do
That's
your
good.
thing.
The giant crab wanders over to the gnome, picks her up in his claw, starts squeezing the emotions out of her.
I know.
Exactly.
Just...
Like squeezing an orange.
Oh,
Tell me your
no.
secrets.
Look,
So
she's not the. You've all met Kita. This
Yeah,
is more
so-
effort than she would usually put into this.
given the prompting, Krill is going to just move towards the dome and just he's going to lean down far enough that he's going to stand beside her, lean all the way down, and just give like a nudge with his elbow, then a shrug of his shoulders, and that's it.
So, she can't meet your gaze specifically, Krill.
Oh no, he's an awful big guy. Sorry.
She can't.
We're
Oh, boy.
full of beans.
Sorry.
We're a little punchy. It's been a while,
Sorry.
but
Continue.
she seems like she doesn't want to meet your eyes. She and some of you, I'll just say passive insight would be enough. There is she had that look of like there's that mix of like she fears what JJ is, but there is kind of a look of, oh, I'm afraid of what Krill might do.
Ooh.
Like, not she didn't flinch when you like gave her the nudge. It's more like someone not wanting to say something because it's like, this, it'll piss this person off. I don't want to see that kind of body language.
Worried about pissing you off.
Well, since she's not really given a lot of feedback or really explained anything, it just looks more pensive. Krill is gonna make a low. He's gonna like, because you forced him to speak. He's just, he ain't gonna change nothing. Say what you got, or don't. He ain't gonna change anything.
You know what? Let's see. I have a coin. The flat penny from Chicago.
Do you want me to try and roll persuasion?
Or intimidation.
Oh God.
No,
Oh,
he's
we're-
not trying to intimidate.
Well, the thing is, you may not be intending to intimidate, but it might still come out.
Passive intimidation.
You
Yeah,
are
yeah.
Krill.
Passive
Yeah.
intimidation is a good term for it.
I have 0 in
Well,
persuasion,
then,
by the way.
you know, roll strength.
I'm not gonna intimidate her. That's horrible.
Okay, so yeah, go
I
ahead.
could say like
persuade her.
if you want a coin flip, I could just roll persuasion because
Well-
that's pretty much a coin flip.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Can I be giving aid with all this?
I was gonna say, yeah, you would have advantage on this one because
Alright, so I get
This
2
is like
coin
leading.
flips.
this is leading.
Christ.
You know what? I'm just gonna.
You know better than trust me with dice.
Oh damn.
That's true.
Yeah.
She
He
takes a
tried.
few steps back, and she's just like, "Look, it won't change things. Yeah, yeah, you're correct. It won't change things, but I just don't know how long any of us have to live, and I don't want you to die hating me, or me to die being hated."
Tilts his head at
And-
that. He goes, it's not gonna happen.
She kind of gives a sigh, and then, kind of in just the way that bugbears seem to naturally do, Corbus kind of seems to manifest behind her, like give her that like heavy nudge in the back of the head with like his like back of his hand, like go on. And she turns and like scowls at him and just. I had my suspicions with something wasn't right with Vilma.
Just
For a
nods.
while. For a while before all this happened. She started working with that Madame Shara. She kind of like glances around, make sure she's not in the room. She started working with that necromancer from the academy, and some of Krill Fidget, you know that a lot of the times you're not supposed to know what's in the cargo you move, so if you get questions, you can be like, oh, I honestly didn't know. Plausible deniability. In recent weeks, a lot of the crates we were moving in, I eventually realized were full of bodies. Skeletons. Bones. But also equipment. I thought it was the necromancers because they're so regulated. They have like Grun. You know this. There's a limit on like how many bodies a necromancer can take because there's a finite it's a finite resource. So I just thought the Academy Necrotic was trying to do some big experiment, but more kept coming in, and Vithoma just told me not to worry about it. It was going to be the biggest payday we had. And she kind of trails off. not she's not looking at in your direction, Krill.
He's very still for a long moment, and he nods slowly, and he's going to reach down and just do a light pat to the top of her head.
Yeah.
It is meant to be a comforting gesture.
Yeah, she does flinch at first, but she does it like
It's just
Like,
a very light,
all
just
way.
just a very light pat, like surprisingly light.
and she like there's a moment of tension before there's like a small sigh of, not quite relief, but just like, oh, okay. It just like, but she goes, and then I knew something was up. That I was coming to find you guys when you after you showed up, and she disappeared to go talk with apparently those necromancer spiders. Now that we know what they are, but I I should have said something sooner. I'm sorry. I know that's not going to be a relief for anyone, but she kind of looks around. She goes, "That's why I have to help as many people survive."
Krill's going to nod, and he's going to point in the air and just say, "Unless you could stop that," clearly meaning the dragon, it wasn't going to change much. Don't worry.
She kind of gives us nod, like, "Okay, yeah, you got me there."
It's like, we could fuck up their plans horribly. As long as the dragon's here, it's just a setback.
Yeah, because now that she's revealed this, there was I can't remember who made this observation previously, but the amount of skeletons and zombies that weren't people of the city that were suddenly attacking during the Night of Mist. It was you realize that they had smuggled in this army apparently.
It was a bunch of old bones, from what I remember, and like things that don't line up. Considering
Yeah,
this is a decent sized population, but it's not that big,
yeah.
right? I don't remember who said it either, but like, yeah, I remember that.
And but she's like, okay, so okay, yeah, you're right. It does feel better after getting that off my chest.
He's gonna give her head just another very light pat, and he's gonna slowly stand back up.
She goes,
Told you.
"I'm not
I
talking
know what
to
I'm
you,
talking
Tia.
about sometimes.
I'm not talking to you." And the sass returns, but she goes, "So while you distract and take out the captain, and hopefully get that whale to disappear, exercise it, whatever you have to do, we'll make sure to as many of them get onto the boats as possible." And Corbez gives a
Yeah.
solemn nod. JJ, what would he say, since he was your character? Would he compare this to like helping people flee from this disaster, like how people, like he wished people would escape the Ruby Empire?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's very much a big proponent for no one should be put into a situation that hinders their freedom.
Whether it's through slavery and chains or slavery and undeath.
Mm-hmm.
And also chains.
Well, yeah.
But JJ will walk up to the conversation.
Corbez, not to be like playing your character again, but he's just kind of eyes you warily.
No, yeah, no, understandable. I don't think
Considering
anyone's
JJ, considering JJ jumped him and tore a part of his not soul out of his soul, yeah.
Yeah.
No one is ever prepared for invasive surgery.
Invasive exorcism.
Like, thank you. Thank you for removing that parasite, but a little warning
Ow.
next time.
Ow, now I'm bleeding. You still had to stab him. That was the thing.
Mm-hmm. It's a
But-
good thing barbarians are so meaty.
Mm-hmm. Now, see, I think, to save like a regular person, I think JJ could decide if like a commoner got possessed. I think JJ could decide to do like the minimum 1 point of damage,
Yeah,
but he gets a little more experienced with it
just a little nick.
to draw it out. Yeah, just a little bit of a hook.
Actually, that does remind me of the visual of Diablo 3, where like Malthael would very, almost like a surgeon, kind of weft his blade and pull out someone's soul.
Oh yeah, with his sickles.
Yeah, instead of a big brutal chop, he's just kind of spooling up a thread.
See, I still think Puss in Boots' death was heavily inspired by Malthus. They're both killer like bounty hunters, got angels of death using dual wielding sickles.
Man, you would
Anyways.
hate Tabaxi. Anyways,
So
but yeah, he'll walk up to the conversation. He has been listening in. Oh, it's fuck. What was I gonna say? Brain.
oh sorry.
If you knew the true shape of their plan, you would have stopped it. But we're all culpable here.
She sighs and nods in agreement.
And
Get
don't
away with
worry
words,
too
JJ.
much about the weight of your sins. Even a sinner like me gets offered grit and fiddler's green.
Play with
Kind
your
of seems to. She considers that for a few moments, then gives us like gentle nod, as if she's like internalizing what you said.
Yeah. Otherwise, let's just generally make ready. Coordinate when we have to leave with when the group leaves.
Kita's gonna wait until like people are dispersing and catch JJ alone.
What is it, Kita?
You actually remember my name? Or did you just pick it up from context clues?
I do remember your name.
Do you remember Krill's name?
Gorilla's
Oh, you
Grill.
just revealed the name.
He also,
He's
you
used
talked-
the name.
yeah, he's used it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, very shortly after he came back.
Let me talk.
Sorry.
Okay.
No.
God.
No, bully her.
You remember? Do you remember meeting Krill for the first time? You remember the years that you two spent working together?
It's if I had to describe it, it's like seeing a shape in the water. You know it's there. You can maybe guess what it is, but the shape of it is
You got a raw deal, JJ.
We all do. But make no mistake, I chose this.
I don't doubt it. You were too good. You were too righteous for your own good.
He was such a smooth talker.
You really were a smooth talker, JJ.
JJ, it was like hearing an echo of what Kita said before she said it. Faint.
Oh no, I'm peering beyond the fourth wall.
You know, we're not all gonna make it out of this, and we don't have the luxury of being buddies with the god of death. So keep that in mind, and when you're talking to these people who've meant something to you. Krill's a... Krill nearly lost it when you were dead. This is our fault. I don't give too much of a shit as long as certain people make it out of this. But I know you did. You at least did. And we weren't ever really close. But I can at least see that who you were before. Yeah, he'd make this choice. But he'd also hate leaving the people like Krill in the dark, out to dry, on a hook, however you want to word it. So, as longtime colleagues, I suppose, just remember that.
He slowly blinks, but there isn't much facial expression.
Yeah. You've got less personality than Krill does. I mean, fuck. No, the zombie. Oh god.
Wow. Kloop.
Wow, you were talking about
Yeah,
how Krill's such a good
you
guy.
Oh my god.
Not exactly wrong in
Yeah.
either case.
You have
Kloop
you
is
have less
like-
personality than Kloop does.
Summer Kloop's like, ow, someone's insulting me.
No, that's a compliment. Technically, he's like got a lot of personality, and she's gonna, if she just says that, she's gonna start to walk away. Pause again. Hey, I don't think it'll be an issue, but it might be. Might want to talk to that the necromancer bitch. She is involved in all this.
I don't feel I've been that much.
You're a bastard. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I'll accept that.
I resent that remark. I knew my father.
Yeah.
Does he
But
care?
What is this? What?
I
I'm
knew
gonna
exactly
go-
who my father was. Didn't much care for him.
I'm gonna go give her a read, but I'm not exactly subtle like you are.
Oh my god, are you gonna good cop, bad cop, the necromancer?
No, I'm just gonna go and get what info I can, or else maybe kill her.
You could try.
She's already fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't say,
Oh, yeah.
you could try as an like it's not gonna happen, but it's like, you know, it was a neutral statement.
I'm going to. Oh yeah, she'll walk away with that. JJ can do with those what he wishes.
So you're going to go talk to Madame Shara?
She's gonna take like I guess the long way there because she did give JJ like, hey, if you want to do some kind of more subtle conversation with her, now's your chance. So she takes her time, but yes.
Okay. Rest of you just preparing, doing your typical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Do
Kita,
you go and talk to her, JJ, or does she get a
He does
leeching
not really
first?
see the point.
Okay.
okay, so you find Madame Shara in the room she's kind of claimed as her own. It's like one of the smaller, like, hospital rooms that would have been given for someone like recovering from a long-term thing, like someone that's having to
Okay.
stay there, long-term. And she's
How
just
how bad does she look?
frailer than she did even the day before. She's kind of sitting at the little, like half desk that's in there on, in a fairly comfortable looking chair. It looks like she might have dragged it or had someone drag it for like one of the priest chambers that was no longer being occupied. But like one of the nicest things in the room, your plush chair, and she's
Yeah.
just sitting there like seems to be going over, writing stuff down in her black paged wizard's tome. Her hands,
Kita.
she like if you watch for like a second from the door, you see that she like her hands are like quavering a bit, and she rumbles as she like grips like rubs her flesh and blood hand with their skeletal hand, like like
Yeah.
someone who's like has arthritis or something, and then she's like grumbling to herself.
Yeah, Kita like leans against the door frame for a second and watches her. Just for a
Can I
second.
help
Feels like,
you?
wait,
She says, not looking in your
no.
direction.
I think that's what I'm here to find out.
She looks to you, eventually does like turn around to like you, and she goes, "Oh yes, the doctor's sister."
So, how bad did you fuck up?
Kind of like look. She gives you that look that someone does when they look over the top of their glasses of just like in
Yeah.
just like silence, because she's got these like smaller pair of glasses perched on her nose. And you can see the like spell curse, like the curse marks that are like crawling up her neck and like partially are now like crossing into her cheek and closer to her eye. And she goes, she just kind of looks at you silently for a few moments as if she's like letting you take it in.
Yeah.
You're the sibling to the doctor, the blood mage. You tell me.
You look pretty bad.
Indeed.
He doesn't like to share, his patients stuff. Doctor-patient confidentiality.
Hmm.
But I'm not a doctor.
You carry the
You're...
staff of one, but no, you're not.
It's useful to have healing.
Indeed.
Especially when you're so blessed by Saint Sanguinzuna.
There's a point to this. As you can
I want to
see,
know.
I do not have much time left.
Yeah,
Make it worthwhile.
What do you got to make these missions we're on, more likely to succeed? How badly do you want to fuck them over?
She silently looks you over, just not like up and down, but just kind of like stares at you, almost as if like peering through you and into you, as she just gives you this look of, you know, someone that is kind of surgical in just the way she does things, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind
Yeah.
of a similar, like, someone just dissecting you at a glance, the same way you've seen your brother, like, assess someone who is, like, severely injured, you know, like the triage kind of deal. But, sorry, my brain just short circuited. What did you ask her that made me say that?
What do you have to make our
Oh,
plan
right. Yeah.
more successful? How badly do you want to fuck them over?
She's, she silently regards you. She goes,
I'm sure you talked to your old flame or whatever was between you and the walking corpse.
uh, sweet Grund. Can you
Really sounds
actually
not well liked.
can you actually believe that at one point he could have been mistaken for charming? Handsome even.
No, actually, I do not believe that.
Mistaken for charming.
It was quite some time ago, and he's stopped bothering with that mask. But yes, we spoke.
I'm
JJ
sure you
got,
asked him.
JJ got taken by Noct.
No.
We just, oh god, it's literally like the old timey a hook, like appears from the stage and drags him off.
So basically, the SpongeBob episode of Hooks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm sure you did the whole spiel of, get revenge for me. I'm sure. Maybe he'll actually do it, but I don't know. Between you and me, it's Grund. He's just as likely to join them as get any kind of justice for you.
Well, you're a lady
Yay.
with nothing.
And Noct sends you back. You there, JJ?
I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. What happened?
Internet crashed.
Also, I don't know what Lady Macbething means in this regard, because I've never seen anything Lady Macbeth.
Don't worry about it. Someday you'll see Lady Macbeth and you'll understand.
Maybe. But yeah. As far as I see it, you and I probably understand each other a little better than Grund ever understood you.
It is adorable how presumptuous you are.
I'm.
Damn.
I have a way with words.
Indeed. I get where you're going with all this. I expect Grund to act in this interest of Grund.
Uh-huh.
That's always something I could count on.
Yeah. But if the
Now,
interest of Grund... No. No. Go ahead.
this does... If I was someone that actually prayed, I don't deny the power of prayer, I just never found the need myself. I would almost say that You were delivered to me this moment.
Shit.
How fortuitous for me. She turns back to her book and like flips through to a, it's like a big heavy wizard's tome. Man, the pages, they are they're like pitch black and written in this like silver ink. And
Oh, hell yeah.
she flips through and finds this one page. She goes, I was saving this should I ever need to escape Nidhogg. But tell me, is your desire for ending Nidhogg's reign truthful? Or are you just, pardon the racial offense, leeching off of me?
Look, I don't like him. This is where I don't really care for the people who lived here, except for one.
Yes, family.
I don't really care that I don't really care that about. This was my house, all right. I'm not fond of him breaking into my house and fucking everything up. And I'm not a necromancer. Yeah, and I'm not a necromancer. That is not the kind of power I wield.
So just an aside, because she want to bring this up, but Grund would actually know that she has, when people have broken into her wizard's like hold or her crypt, they do end up the intruders do end up being her new zombie manservants.
Ah.
Yeah, as you do.
I want him gone because he has pissed me off. He could offer me.
We're still talking about Nidhogg and not Grund, right?
Answer the question.
Nidhogg in this case.
She laughs.
He could offer me immortality to my face, and I tell him to fuck off.
Yes, I'm sure you're getting other kinds of offers as she kind of looks off over your shoulder before her eyes flip back to you. She adjusts her glasses, and there's a moment where there's like a faint iridescence to the way they catch the light. As you realize, those might not be glass.
Interesting. I know what I'm about. Nidhogg is not what I'm about.
He is truly an apocalypse unleashed upon this world from its history. And even as a necromancer who aspired to heights such as his, and my profession's predilection to digging up things that perhaps should have stayed buried, his story should have stayed just that, a story.
On this we agree.
So, she goes and you see a wizard commit one of the biggest faux pas or like offenses you can see them do, as she tears a page out of her book and holds it out to you. This will work as a single-use scroll for you.
Oh, shit!
You
she'll reach
hold,
down and take the scroll. Oh, the sheet.
Were you gonna say something?
I'm gonna say she reaches down and she takes the page.
Okay. She goes, I was considering giving this to Grund so that he may deliver the vengeance we all deserve. But perhaps it would be used more assuredly in your hands rather than giving him a lifeline. As you hold in your hands a scroll of teleport.
Oh, fuck! Oh,
I trust you. He goes, I trust you've at least visited the Temple of Axis at some point in your life.
The Temple of what?
Axis.
Oh, the
It's
Dragon Temple, right?
no. Axis is the god, gender neutral, of rain and fresh waters. You know, they're the
Okay.
yeah. That's where the where it's circled on the map, the green.
Ah.
Axis, that's where like the heart of the city's waterworks come from, and all the fresh water from the city kind of originates there or from the river that it sits on, because part of the city's founding was Axis, one of the newly risen gods, because of everyone during the churning age praying for fresh water, because really hard to get fresh water when everything's suddenly salty as fuck.
Yeah.
This blessing was what helped lead to the creation of the city, because survivors and stuff were flocked to the fresh water of the river. But she goes, or at least I'm sure you've been close enough. I did hear you were at the capital ziggurat. That should put you within infiltration distance of it, if nowhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, do keep that a secret from Grund until it is time, lest he attempt to flee to the Ruby Empire or somewhere else.
Can't believe the levels of betrayal today.
I've already had
So,
my hands
Of
on
the
it.
fan
You might-
favorite character.
So
You might find.
Wow.
God damn it.
the thing is, if Kiva hadn't offered this, she was going to give it to you, Grund, but closer to the end. Kiva just intercepted.
That was not the purpose.
I'm so betrayed.
Oh, that's great.
Just like Cain
don't
and
worry.
Abel, you stabbed me in the
no.
back.
Don't worry. My dirty sorcerer hands have already touched this. I don't think he'd want it even if he knew it existed.
You'd be amazed. He's not adverse to actually dirtying his hands if he needs to.
I'm being sarcastic. He's not a fan. Even though I could, if he did try and turn on us, he's not very hard to get rid of.
You'd be surprised.
Well, people have been known to underestimate me.
Yes, I'm sure. Well, this has been fun, but
Yeah, it has been a delight. If I had a way to keep your soul around without this killing you, I'd be tempted to do it.
You're gonna swallow her
You
soul.
are. you are quite pragmatic. I like it.
flattery gets you nowhere, dear. Especially with a dying woman.
Who said it was flattery?
And she just stops talking and turns back to where she was writing in her book.
Kita looks over the scroll, air quotes, again before she
So,
tucks
because
away.
it is of a spell level higher than you can cast, it will involve a roll to do it when the time comes.
Alrighty. And that'll get us into the temple, and that's where the mechanism is set up, right?
Yeah, the Embaru generator. Embaru
Okay.
has just like, editor's note. Embaru is the Sumerian word for mist.
Oh shit.
So,
Yeah, she's gonna go and join the others.
how you doing, JJ?
Internet's back on.
Hey. Nice.
Wedding is not
oh.
canceled.
Hey!
I thought that was going to be a lot smaller than it was. I'm so sorry, everybody. Excuse me.
It happens.
Well, I
So
guess this would be
ladylike.
like the opposite of a wedding. To death do us part, bitch.
God. Who was it that keeps like? Was it Ryan who has ceremony and like kept offering to be like, I can perform ceremonies for people?
That was.
No, that was
Fucking clerics and clerics are suddenly polyamorous when they get their hands on that spell.
It's,
yeah, that was my other. That was my cleric. Oh God, what was her name? That was Tiny Girlfriend.
Tiny
Oh yeah,
girlfriend.
Tiny Wife.
Or Tiny Wife.
Tiny wife.
Hey, do you want to marry for the magical benefits?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
actual
literally
cleric
did.
of Saint Sanguisuga.
Polyamory makes you more powerful.
Giant husband.
It's literally funny.
Giant
The
husband.
only like guy character that you've ever had like a romance with
Of course, it's Gamera.
was Gamera.
Of course, it's camera. Yeah.
I can't
Meanwhile,
remember either of their actual names. It's just Tiny Wife and Giant
No.
Husband.
Yeah, same.
Meanwhile, it's hard for me to imagine fucking Godzilla in any kind of marital or romantic context because I think that's my dad.
Your dad's married.
I know this, but there's a difference.
Dad as in Kratos dad.
He's not romantical.
Boy.
Yeah. Your dad's married like twice.
Godzilla would be just the kind to go, boy.
Yeah.
Oh no, because remember, his daughter's trans, so he goes.
Same tone of
girl.
voice, daughter,
Yeah, daughter.
Girl.
girl.
Or no, Godzuki.
Exactly.
Boy.
There you go.
I don't know. Godzuki's the adopted child.
Every child
He's
is
a nephew,
adopted.
technically. Yeah.
Godzilla literally just found a random ass child and said, "That's mine now."
Yeah, Batman behavior. Anyways,
Three
Yeah.
different times.
Anyway. Yeah.
I think 3 is underselling it by this point, actually.
Godzilla's adoption rate or Batman's?
Batman. But
Yeah, God, Batman
that's
does it
a
so many
tangent.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go.
You fell into a Pringles can again.
Let's go.
Okay, climbed out of it. So, as the day creeps on, was there any last preparations? Because we're going to kick this off fairly soon.
I think I'm good.
I can't think of
I want to
anything.
rob. I want to rob my fellow party members with their magic scrolls.
I don't. But here's the thing. I don't have a scroll. I have a sheet of
Semantics.
paper.
Semantics. Okay,
He wouldn't know what it was unless he was able to read it. And you know what? It just looks like a ripped piece of paper.
He would. Well, here's okay.
I know I'm being facetious.
So as the afternoon creeps along, the lookouts and what few familiars are out there kind of peering around. One of the benefits of it being such a low-level spell, quite a few people can actually afford it. Especially if it's just like they learn through the ritual. But it seems that the undead are fairly active, which is odd for them during the day. They are, while the mist does protect those that are sensitive to the sun, they do just seem to instinctively be less active during the day. Although today there are reports that they are moving a little more openly than they have been. But as the day goes, there is a distant. I should have prepared this better. A distant rumble of thunder, followed not long by the sound of a gentle rain beginning to fall across the temple. And with the rain, the mist does seem to lighten just a bit. It's still persistent, but your visibility, almost paradoxically, because of the rainfall. I don't know if this is how weather works. I'm sorry, I live in a desert. It seems to be a little bit easier to see. Yeah, I don't know if this is how. I think mist persists through rain. I don't know.
When it gets really rainy, it does kind of get a little misty, but I'm going to chalk this up to, it's like, that is the freshwater goddess being mad.
Yeah, usually when it rains, the mist will die down, and then when it stops, the mist thickens again because it's hitting hot ground.
Yeah.
I've only experienced fog exactly once here in Phoenix, where it was actually twice. It's happened to be twice, where there was like one particularly wet summer, and the rain stopped, and I literally had to pull off to the side of the road because it was so thick. I was afraid of hitting something, and I looked at the news the following morning because this was like late at night. There were like a dozen car accidents when the city was just suddenly like, hey, have a fog attack. Nobody here knows how to deal with it.
Yeah, that's basically how it works. Because once the rain stops, like,
yeah, it was like
down
raining
that
most
hard.
of the day and then stopped at like in the middle of the night.
Yeah, we call that zombie fog.
Yeah. That's what it felt like. It's like, oh, I've seen the mist. This isn't good.
Mm-hmm.
Biotismon's gonna come out of here.
So with the beginning of the rain, you get some of the it seems that the group Joloth approaches and goes, okay, I think this is our best chance. The rain might actually help hide the sound of people going
And
longer. Oh, JJ mentions that. She goes, oh yes, that too. So this is probably our best chance. Are you all ready?
Ready.
Ready as I'm ever gonna be.
I have a picture in my head of JJ. He's standing out in the door frame of the temple looking out into the rain. What's it? Yeah, he's just staring off into the bay.
We
Oh,
have
he
a
looks
hard
ready.
day's killing ahead.
She does kind of give like a shudder at that, like, oh, that's my friend that said that. Yikes.
What did you say?
Hard day killing ahead.
Oh God.
Hard day killing. And
The
I'm
Klingon
working
Beatles.
like a dog.
I mean,
That
It's
feels
been a
like a
hard
Rolodex joke.
day killing. And
Yeah,
my
it's-
face dying like a hog.
You think it's socially acceptable in Klingon culture to beat to death musicians you don't like?
probably.
Yeah.
Your song ruined my sex life. I'm going to kill you now.
And
Oh,
even a
musician. I heard magician.
I mean,
Probably that too.
that's accepted in all cultures.
Klingons would also kill magicians.
So does that mean that Klingon musicians have to be just the most roided out, ready to go at any time, guys?
Yeah,
Probably.
Raven, in Klingon culture, music is a warrior thing.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, it would be even further if in this hypothetical that, like, you could just kill musicians you don't like.
Yeah. My point is yes.
They go to.
They
go
invite
onto the
you to
stage with their
try.
knives.
This is why the Klingon equivalent of John Hurt is named Hurt. I'm going to make you
I
hurt.
feel like at a Klingon music recital, there is a pause in the middle. We've reached the halfway point of our program. If anyone chooses to challenge me,
Fucking Batleth combined with
Guitar.
fucking guitar.
I feel like Klingon music critics would also be on the flip side would be it was a very difficult song to listen to. This is why it is good. Challenge.
So hipster.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a
It was a challenge to
moment.
listen to.
There's a moment in Lower Decks where you see on Klingon, the homeworld, two Klingons almost like have a collision in their hover bikes, and like, you experience peace. No, you experience peace. You know, like cussing each other out as they go zipping off.
Now I'm just imagining the gorilla thing of I have no quarrel with you.
Anyways, Klingon tangent. So
We have to diffuse the tension somehow.
yeah. So
let's go killing again.
Here we go.
all right. And the long rest music.
Ow.
Because I
I'd like
use
to
that
think
one
as
so
we're
much
stepping
in
out.
this.
I like to think that as we're stepping out into the rain, the seaweed cloak is rehydrated.
Oh yeah, you can see it start to writhe a little bit, like it's like at the fringes. Like it's either alive or moving as if it's like
Underwater.
floating in an unseen current.
Yeah.
Did it get a bit brown as JJ stayed inside for like several days?
Probably.
JJ, you hear a message in your head. When the time comes, I've gotten in the temple.
He'll nod in your direction. He shall lead the way down to the docks.
Okay, so I was looking up the specifics of message. So
Yeah, I whisper it, and it's heard only by the
Yeah.
res-
by the recipient. But it's the spell says somatic and material only, but part of the spell is you have to whisper. So
Yeah.
there is a verbal component. Anyways. But doesn't matter. So
Perhaps.
Joloth, as you prepare to go, as you prepare to go, Joloth says, "So you're gonna have to be flashy to make sure, that we know when to go."
Oh, I think I can do that.
I think the giant ghost whale will speak for itself.
Honestly, I don't think I want to hear what it has to say. Okay, sorry, last bit of humor. And she just kind of goes, "Good luck. Probably won't see each other again."
Likely not, no.
That's weird.
Well, that just means that we did what we set out to do, so... Good.
And she kind of
Hey,
goes,
if any of us survive this, Let's meet up for a drink on somewhere else.
Yeah, I think we're all going to need a lot of drink after this if any of us make it out. Kind of gives a nod to you all, and then her and Corbez and the other, fighters that have been gathered get ready to go and get the survivors. You see people gathered from across the city. People, there was something of a cultural stratification due to the different levels, but you see people from the garden slums helping people up from one of the upper levels, or even, the other way around. You see what looks to probably was some nobleman helping, cluster of kids, looks to be probably dock urchins, just getting them ready to go. You see Dr. Himaz, your brother Akita, going among them, talking to people, giving saying last minute prayers with people. He looks over in your direction, gives a firm nod, reassuring, wordlessly,
Yeah.
and he goes and continues. And you see some of the people. He stops and talks with some of the priests. He goes and they lean together, and he exchanges some intense whispers with, before each one of them that you notice and goes to. It's not like one after another. Just occasionally stops when he's making his rounds, doing mass prayers with people. They each seem to give a nod. Some of them pat something that's hidden within their clothing or their bundles.
Oh my god. She'll she'll message him. It could be a little less obvious.
Yes, well, being obvious is your job. Make a good show, sister. And yeah, he doesn't look your way when he gets that, but there's that moment of someone tensing up when they get the a telepathic
Yeah.
message, and then because it's
hey.
intrusive hearing somebody else's words in your head.
Yeah. He's been really fucking obvious about doing something sneaky, so she's like, hey, be less obvious. Oh my god.
But so you see the people of this city, at one point they would have never really, many of them barely have anything to do with each other. This city has been so big and prosperous for so long. Kolezar's, there was a stratification among the people here, but now in the aftermath of this disaster, with their city fallen and now having to flee it, everyone is just together. And they prepare themselves, getting their packs ready. The priest with the scroll kind of standing off to the side, muttering to himself as he's seeming to prepare to use the scroll. As you realize, he's probably not, Arcane Gate's a 6th level spell, probably a little bit higher level than he is, and so this guy just seems to be hyping himself up to make sure he does this correctly. But
yeah,
and you see Joloth and Corbez and some of the others, Brafsads, some of the others from the Prism Syndicate. Once smugglers and ne'er-do-wells, cutthroats, trying to find some kind of, you don't know if you would call it redemption, JJ, but maybe some kind of forgiveness for the Prism's part in all this, responsibility for what their boss under covert, your boss, the woman that practically raised some of the people in the now you have to go and do something to make sure that they can survive. And you head out into the city section, but let's start with a group stealth check.
Do you want me to turn on?
Do I have? and it's gotten the mariner's armor, so he has a pretty good swim speed.
Okay, I'll try to remember that.
Yeah, so since there might be some docks or boat battles coming up. But anyways, yeah, that's a pretty good spread. And you said you were turning on Pass Without a Trace?
Yeah, so everybody's got a +10 to
Okay,
that.
yeah. Oh, jeez, no kidding. Yeah, so Kloop at 16 being the noisiest. Well, it would be 15 because his armor gives disadvantage, but still, that's a very good spread. Yeah. 41, 2 30s, a 19, and a 31. Yeah, you don't get noticed at all. As you slip through the city streets, the rain, which is normally a welcome thing in this city, even with all the fresh water, a refreshing rain like this was a relief due to how humid the city was. And with the chill of the persistent mist, it quickly becomes colder than you are all used to. Because are being on, the Modhur Islands being very close, or even on the equator for some of the islands, it's a surprising thing to be finding yourselves chilled so quickly by this rain.
I don't like
And you don't know if it is perhaps the mist, which still seems to linger, persisting even against the rain that would normally wash away a fog, and perhaps it is the souls trapped within weighing down on you. But you approach going down into the Narrows, and are you heading towards where you circled?
More or less.
Okay, yeah, the most direct route.
JJ, you're gonna call out to him, yeah?
Yeah, he's indicated to you that is the plan.
Think he'll think he'll take the bait immediately, or
He will.
I get that that's your plan, but should we be doing something while we're waiting for him to show up? Like, do you want us to be at certain places?
is he gonna bring the boat close enough to shore that we can jump on? What's happening?
If you're asking the DM, you'll just have to.
No, this
No, this is seeing if
Well-
JJ knows what he wants us to do.
We're kind of banking on him being petty enough to bring the ship closer so he can do it personally.
yeah.
And not bombard you at range.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
do you want us
So that's the. He
That
doesn't say
insignificant
very
speck on the
much,
docks
but
calling me out. Annihilate him.
he's not saying very much. But it is essentially like you do get the impression from the way he does not respond that yeah, I can sure antagonize him, but what happens from there, who knows?
JJ, we're putting our fucking life in your hands for this.
should we be visible while you're waiting for him to come at you?
You can hide if you want.
I mean,
No, that's
yeah.
lovely. You're being so helpful.
Krill has already just like crouched out on a nearby building, just in like pouncing position.
What is the heaviest object that I can lift with the ring of telekinesis?
See, that's the thing I keep bringing up in.
It's a size category thing now,
Yeah.
right?
Large,
so
I think.
anything
Cool.
huge, anything huge or smaller, which can get pretty damn heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's a nice huge thing around here?
Now, just remember, the reason why Vask isn't like Magneto throwing shit to solve all his problems is you can only move something up to 30 feet. It's not a catapult.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking to be like, if I could hold this up as like a shield, or
Oh yeah, that'd be
to like
doable.
transport us over.
Yeah,
That's what I'm looking
on
for.
along the docks. There's plenty of you'd probably be able to find like cargo containers, not like modern day metal cargo containers, but like crates or boats that are smaller fishing boats and stuff that you'd be able to do that.
Oh yeah, actually, a bow is actually perfect because if it starts shooting, a boat will be able to take hopefully a few shots. And if like we need to get over
I'm not
there,
saying
if
like
you
a
get
ship, but more like a single, like a rope, a dinghy,
yeah,
or like a boat that would fit the size category. You know what I mean?
yes. So yeah, I'm going to not lift it up and move it yet because yeah.
Yeah. So
But if
just okay. So you're preparing to lift up something nearby to provide cover.
cover or transportation to like
Okay.
hop all over onto his boat.
Okay. So to set the scene a bit, as you get closer, you can definitely tell what people were meaning by excuse me, why by the undead seem to be gathering. They aren't like piling onto the boats that are left at the docks, because there are a good amount of boats left there. From what you deduced after they destroyed the navy to prevent an attack, retaliation, it seemed, but they left many of the cargo ships and merchant ships left behind. As you saw in, several people had visions or reported visions of seeing the undead and mist spread out on the stolen boats. The undead seem to be clustering into buildings as if they're waiting out the rain or just waiting, gathering up together. You see pillars of zombie and skeleton soldiers marching, not very organized, but still like following a single direction, being guided. You see ettercaps guiding these. You even see some ettercaps doing their best using webs and such to wrangle some of the more feral ghouls that are that they're trying to gather together rather than let them roam loose, as well as ogreish and other large undead, acting as heavy beasts of burden, pulling wagons full of supplies and materials or lifting crates, stacking things. As you see, the undead are preparing to sail.
Ugh.
But you do find a path to the docks and to the water side where you find the undead presence is pretty thin. It's not completely vacant, but you can get there and hide, and just using your amazing rolls previously, especially with the pass without a trace, like the last bits of the pass without a trace, to find a nice place to hunker down in what was probably like an old like storehouse, like probably a merchant just used this building to like unload their ships before dispensing it in throughout the city or transferring it to somewhere else. As you just see these just a bunch of like hiding in this this little warehouse close to the water's edge. Actually, it would be like pretty much on the water's edge. So, JJ.
Boy.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Does anyone have thaumaturgy?
Don't worry.
He's
don't
not going to
think
step onto the wooden docks. He looks around. He's been while his memory's gotten real foggy, he does kind of remember, and he looks around, and he finds a stone stair that kind of leads down into the water. You know, in cases where people fall off the pier and shit, and they need to get back in without hauling themselves. He heads that way, and he starts descending into the water. Goes about hip deep. He unhooks the blade from his belt, guards the metal, shimmering like dappled light through water. A blade anointed by a god to touch the untouchable, to kill that which refuses to die. His eyes flit out to the bay, and somewhere out in that water hidden by mist is the broken Revenge, captained by his dark mirror, or rather, Joshua's his distorted reflection. And his expression pulls tight as rigor mortis, as he touches the tip of his blade to the water, and instead of passing through it like it should, it stops like the ocean is solid. Then JJ drags the blade against the phantom tension, creating a sensation like metal scraping across stone, except you don't really hear it, you just kind of feel it in your soul. It is incredibly grating by intention.
And JJ, just a little interjection. As you do that, you see the kind of choppy waters of the bay rippling with the rainfall. As you drag it, it's like a ripple extends and the waters go still.
Yeah.
Glass still.
Yeah.
It is a it is a deliberate provocation. Quintus Hollow. You ask of death a question. I am the response. These are no longer your waters, old man. It's time for you to join all the other relics of the old world at the bottom of the sea.
And JJ's voice, never rising above that hoarse whisper, is ever present, echoing throughout. There is no way Captain Quintus doesn't hear this. And the reply is quick, as you hear nearly omnipresent, but in a direction you know to be not far. Already on the docks, it seems. You are what that pitiful replacement created to replace me. Come then. Show me why I should be retired, young whelp. Come, and perhaps, if I find you pitiable enough, I'll find a place for you on my crew. We always need bilge rats. And you see the mist almost pulsing through the mist like a pale bluish serpent kind of slithers, you see glowing through the mist, drawing closer to you, and then you realize it's not a serpent, it's an eel. An ethereal ghostly eel slithers in, swims around you, its eyes glowing with this ghostly light before it turns and points in a direction where all of a sudden you hear an explosion, a detonation, as you see the orange flame of a fireball, maybe not the spell fireball, but an orange fireball rise up, and then the ghostly eel fades, and then you hear another explosion. Quintus Hollow is ready for your challenge. So,
Oh.
How do you wish to proceed?
I believe you implied that he is already waiting at the docks.
Yep. Which, funnily enough, is where the red is circled, because the group is where Kloop is right now. And right there, like, the map's the map is a what's the word? A abstraction.
Yeah.
Because this is right by the river's mouth, there is quite a bit of infrastructure built on these docks that have just spread out from around here, because this is like one of the biggest ports, the biggest offloading points. So you will actually have to go a bit over the water. You can get a decent distance into the bay without touching the water, just going across these docks. And it seems that is where Quintus Hollow is, at least calling it. And from what you can tell, the explosions are not similar, or they look more like mundane fire explosions than they do the shadowy, like, void, shadow energy of the bombardment that destroyed the Navy in the first night.
Yeah. Well, nothing for it than to go.
Yeah. We gotta follow JJ.
Do you wish to continue stealthing?
Yes.
So, yep, another group stealth check. Dang,
Whoa!
buddy.
Kita. Jeez.
She's motivated.
Yeah.
$11. Oh, dang. So,
Crab foot walks.
the silent scuttle. So, the necromancer and his ghoul manservant, noisiest ones, probably predictably, but the rest of the group you're able to cover for Grunt's old man stumbling to slip through. While you were invited, there are still undead roaming about, and they seem more active now, especially after all that. Because JJ, you get the
contest
sense
between two psychopomps.
Yeah, because your voice, all of you heard JJ's voice as if he was standing right next to you, as well as the reply. Seems Quintus Hollow used the same trick. And so you start crawling across these docks, slipping between, stacks of, toppled crates. A lot of the kind of stinks around here because a lot of the fish that the hauls that were pulled in were just left to rot, as well as just the dead that were too mangled to reanimate. As you go through the rain and the it's a chilling, not to be, both, I don't know, emotionally, but it's a chilling physically experience to go through with this rain. Gentle but steady. You get the feeling this will probably turn into a heavier storm during the night, but at the moment it's just a chilling rain mixed with this fog that does help you slip through and manage to get Grund past some of these roaming ghouls and other undead. As you approach, it seems for at least maybe he had some sense of fairness or honor between what is going to be you realize, JJ, perhaps a grudge match between between.
Yeah, I mean, this is. It makes sense. Like this dude is living to soothe his injured pride.
Yes, and it seems he's willing to let you take whatever approach you wish, because that ghostly eel merely arrived to show you the direction. It sought you out. You realize he could have perhaps tracked you this entire time, even bombarded you with this ship from wherever it was hidden within the fog.
Hmm.
But he is waiting for you. And as you and your group approach, you see this one stretch of the docks, on the edge of the docks, where you see motion and the orange of fire, uh, scattered fires. There were just this several. There was just a handful of explosions. They weren't continuous, but now you see the lingering flames of it as you see scattered across these docks a tangled mess with, as if they hadn't been built with more planning than what they could fit. Buildings, uh, sorry, no. These docks with the scattered warehouses and. Sorry, I'm slowly stumbling. Um, you see these docks where the undead are milling about. You see mainly, JJ, you're the first one to notice this, just because it is part of your nature now to notice these things. Mainly skeletons. There's an odd lack of zombies or ghouls near you, or in this stretch where you see what is most assuredly Quintus Hollow's crew. You see figures. They look like sailors. Could have been sailors from any period of time. But they glow with that same ghostly blue light that the eel did. Figures that seem both solid but ethereal at second glance, but they move with surprising ease. You've seen the shambling dead, but these move with the skill that they did in life. But you also see larger figures, perhaps ogreish in life, but maybe something else, but grown and bloated it with long undead. The the withered forms of some of the crew commanding the skeletal minions, as you also see scattered about, looking frustrated and annoyed, several Ettercap pairs, necromancer and warrior, as well as uh, uh, you see one pair in particular, a necromancer and their warrior bodyguard, the venomweb pair, animatedly gesturing as they seemingly argue with this figure. A man standing, not tall, doesn't seem to be very physically intimidating, but he stands with a confidence and a stance that makes it known that he is more comfortable on the deck of a swaying ship than on a sturdy docks like this. Tattered captain's coat, vastly of an ancient fashion, and that same glowing blue light just suffuses his body, withered and flesh almost mummified, uh, shrunken to his bones. But as he speaks with this with these ettercaps, his arms folded, no weapons at his side, but just standing there with his arms folded as he's seemingly in a conversation with these ettercaps, not seeming to be amused as the docks around there are scattered fires where several buildings are burning, as well as scorch marks. The figure is, as you know this, JJ, to be Quintus Hollow. And I will show you the map and put yourselves down on the left side of the map.
Oh
If I
boy.
remember correctly, we didn't get a very good look at Quintus. He kept to the shadows during the meeting.
So you would be showing up here.
It's a
Those of
lot
you that are
bullshit.
nimble enough can show up on the rooftops because,
I can just jump there.
I climb.
Crab.
Boing.
as you see across the distance Quintus Hollow.
There's
So-
a guy on this rooftop. I'm gonna go on the other one.
The tokens, they may seem familiar, but they actually look a little bit different. They're the aquatic enemy type from Darkest Dungeon 2.
Oh,
Very
Brad.
appropriate.
But let's see. Let me post what they look like because you can see some of them close by. Let's see. Oh shoot! Did I not take an updated picture of them? I did somewhere. Oh no, I forgot. Sorry, I always mess up and put them in the. They always end up in the wrong.
It's hard to keep track of tokens and art and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially when I like save something from Hero Forge and it puts it in this one folder instead of like where I put other stuff.
Yeah.
You always tell yourself, "Oh, I'll fix that later."
You don't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
did I
whenever
not?
this is generally applicable to life. If you ever think, "I'll do it later," that's the devil talking.
Yeah, especially with ADD.
Little known fact: the devil lives in the ear of every person with ADD and ADHD.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, how do you want to proceed as I go to take screenshots?
There's a lot of people between us and Hollow.
It sure
Mhm.
is.
Yeah. He might let you approach.
I doubt it.
I'm a rogue. I'm not going to play fair.
Like,
Playing-
here's
Yeah,
the other
fair.
thing. If we let JJ go first, there's no way we can sneak around all this bullshit, and JJ's gonna be cut off, and he's a rogue.
Yeah.
Remember what
look
got
at-
him
but this
killed?
happened
He
last
left
time.
Stealth.
Yeah.
He tried to be the hero.
So we're either pushing through together, or we're gonna have to pull some nonsense.
Yeah. Let's see what I got.
Sorry, I'm just
Good
taking
lord.
quick screenshots of the.
Yeah, no, we're forming the battle plan. Fortunately, a lot of these dudes are probably like the skeletons and the crew are probably melee, and I see there are essentially these are a bunch of islands broken up by choke points.
True. We can, as long as we take out the necromancers, we can just hot gates them.
And it's probably for the best if we try to eliminate as many of them from the initiative as possible.
Yeah.
We are outnumbered.
Oops.
Okay. I won't post the captain until you get a better look at him. But here is what the Gravetide pirate looks like.
I could
And the-
haste our fighter or our ranger.
The Gravetide cannoneers.
Neat.
As you
That's
see, the
act-
larger
that's
ones
clever.
are toting large cannons on their shoulders, or what looks not,
Boy.
ship's cannons without the mounts.
That's
Um,
awesome and horrifying.
He's the ranger. Krill's the control fighter. He doesn't do tons of damage.
Callie,
I do one thing and it's murder people.
you ready to go zoomy again?
Yes, I actually am. I could get to him in
I'm
one
gonna-
turn. if I wanted to.
I'm gonna make you Zoomy, and then I'm gonna try and stick up here and like snipe things with cantrips.
Yeah, do you want me to go directly after what I'm assuming is one of the necromancers here? This guy?
Eliminate the
We got the
VIPs
necromancers
first.
first.
Yep.
Yeah.
VIP treatment. They're very important people. They die.
Yeah, I'll kill.
Uh-huh.
I think that's the necromancer one. This one right here with the.
The one with the staff, yes.
Yeah.
The weedy one.
There is a second pair closer to the hollow, but we'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, these big guys, I've got something that could fuck them up, or fuck Hollow. I've got something to fuck up something with like that's big and tanky and has a lot of HP.
Yeah.
I swapped a few spell or two around, so I have immolation now.
Like I said, like there are a lot of choke points on this map. If the enemy starts to funnel, nuke them.
Like, we're also mobile enough that we
Synaptic
can
static.
reorganize without much issue.
Yeah. God, I do have synaptic static, so
So,
yeah, I'm gonna once we get into initiative going, I'm hasting the ranger.
The tiny murder
Okay.
man?
Yeah. I flipped the switch to blender mode. It's normally puree.
We should note once the fight begins, the cannoneers will likely lay down like suppressing fire. We'll want. They have very heavy firepower. It wouldn't make us totally safe, but try to use the buildings as cover.
Yeah, that's my plan is to be up here on this roof for a while and try and like just shoot cantrip, duck behind something. Shoot cantrip, duck behind something, while I concentrate on keeping the haste up.
I think our general plan of action is we want to slowly press forward.
Yeah.
Try to get behind cover to avoid the cannoneers while picking off who's within reach.
Yeah.
Because
sometimes
if
I
you
worry
notice,
I
like
add
these
too much
buildings
on the
over
map.
here, if you notice these buildings over here,
What?
that would give us a lot of cover from the two cannoneers.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I don't want to be on that building though. I don't want to be on this building because there's something right
You
there.
see this one actually pull itself up out of the water and onto the docks.
Yeah.
Because I realized I had it
This
in the
might
water.
be a safe spot. But I think we're all on the same page.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, just to point it out, the darker armored ones, those are the warriors. The ones with the paler token, those are the necromancers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can stand right here and hit both of them, so just
Nice.
go.
Yeah. Hey, Erdrin.
Yeah.
I slap you, and
Ow.
I slap you on the arm, and activate haste.
Oh well, okay.
Energy drink now
This-
flowing through you.
This feels like I'm being drugged.
Don't worry. I'm just controlling your blood.
Blood doping.
Yeah, that makes it better.
Okay, so
Hey,
how are we kicking
no
this off?
foreign substances are entering your body. I am just making your blood function more efficiently.
So,
Okay, well,
by the way, if you keep talking, that cuts into the minute.
yeah, I'm not gonna
Sorry.
waste any of this.
Sorry.
I'm gonna.
Sorry.
That sounded ruder, but no, I was just gonna say, I was just gonna point out, you did get a surprise round because those that are within range, including these pair of Ettercaps, rolled pretty shit for their perception. So,
Okay.
That being said, do we
Hey.
want to start initiative?
yes,
Yeah.
who wants to kick this off? We'll get the first blow, and then we'll go into, well, or Should we roll initiative first? How about you all roll initiative first, and then
as soon as she hits me, I'm actually gonna take off and like my eyes are gonna dilate and I'm gonna run directly at these two.
Erdrin definitely has more dex than Krill.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
The fuck? Actually, even with
Grun's
Grub.
rolling good so far tonight.
That means
With
he's
like
about
one
to die.
exception, we seem to be on the same page.
Well, I should have clicked on Kloop while I did that. Whoops.
Look, I'm not a
Kloop
dexterous.
goes on the turn after you, so
Oh yeah, that's right. Right.
So still pretty good.
Well, I'm good at stealth because I'm proficient in it, not because I'm good at dex.
I'm gonna as soon as
oops.
she hits me with
Can't do it
haste,
out
I'm
there.
gonna
Grun.
go after these two. So
All right.
Okay.
the discussion we had is non-canonical.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you feel that now familiar rush of energy coursing through your blood as it feels like your heart just starts beating faster like you're a hummingbird as the adrenaline floods through you. Because you remember, Kita is a blood sorcerer. Her magic does specific things as you are hasted.
And I know it doesn't last that long,
I
so
like
he's
to
gonna take
imagine-
off immediately. So
I like to imagine that it's a little bit bloodbendy. With haste,
that's what I was getting at.
like you're doing what you're doing, but Kita's like in the background doing the the water bending motions to make it like you move more, and then when you swing, she does a swing to make you swing again.
okay, all right,
Oh.
ready to kick it off.
Yep.
Mhm.
Go for it.
forth.
Yeah, that hits the warrior.
I'm going
Well,
after the necromancer first. Definitely.
Okay, yeah, that definitely is necromancer.
And then my free attack with my short sword, which hits, I'm
Nope.
guessing. And then another one with the scimitar. That one actually might miss.
That does.
Although it is a surprise round, do I still get just a 14?
Advantage.
With mage armor, it would be a 15 for them. Their
Okay,
AC is 15.
fair enough.
Okay.
And
Because
then
so you get those two hits in, and then you hit, but it's there's like a flash of energy as you seem to hit like the magical barrier.
that's fair, but I have haste, so I have another attack.
That goes through though. Jeez. Hold on, let me do some math.
Mathin.
Why did I let you have a vicious weapon?
I did ask if it was okay, and you said, yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah, that's true.
And I have no blame in this situation whatsoever.
No, it's
Severely
completely
hurt,
fine.
but still up.
It's fair. Gonna use my
As
bonus
It
action.
seems the two Ettercaps were like regarding this building, like kind of gesturing to it, like it seemed they were discussing something. So they didn't see you run up behind them and just nearly take them out.
I do have an actual bonus action though, so I'm going to stab it with a short sword.
All right.
God!
Okay. Still up, but even more severely hurt.
Okay, that is my turn. He's just gonna stand there, like he skidded to a stop here and then started stabbing this guy. Basically, is what happened.
Yeah, that Ettercap went from full health to nearly single digits.
Sorry.
No, it's funny.
I fucking
So
love
it's-
Erdrin so much.
hasted ranger is dangerous.
No, but the ranger's useless.
Not mine.
But so, next on the initiative, Krill.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, I couldn't reach them if I wanted to. Okay, go 10 feet. I'm just going to Hulk jump here, and then maneuver there. And he's just going to start the grinding this way. And let's see. Surprise round's over, correct?
No, it's still going. You all get a turn.
Oh, well, alright, just checking. And I get advantage. 21 or 23.
Yep.
Well, he is grabbed now. I think I have like 15-ish movement left. So he's going to move over here and pull the undead dude right here.
Between you and the skeleton.
Yep, he's essentially just making it very hard for people to come down this way. And then, oh yeah, my other attack. My other happy little attack. Which now that he's grappling, he gets advantage anyways. 26.
Squeeze him.
Clamp.
10.
Click, click, click.
Yep. You just
Very hurt.
So you just squeeze. So you can fucking do that. I'm trying to remember all my gears and whistles. I think that's the best I can do at the moment.
Okay.
Just remember to give myself inspiration. Yep. Turnover.
And Grund, you're up.
Okay.
Fan favorite Grund, do your thing.
Fan favorite Grund, time to save the day with his magnificent
Something.
magic and stuff. Be the best thing to... So we're on a bunch of wood, right?
Yep.
So lighting this all on fire would probably not be the smartest.
Parts of it
until
are
we're
already on fire, but there is a rain going. So
Make
It's
it that
already-
as you will.
partly burnt.
Yeah, it's raining. It probably won't spread
It
too
is-
much.
Yeah.
As long as you don't hit me with it.
Or block JJ from his goal.
Maybe. Oh wait, no, I know what's really good. Like, ba-da-ba-ba.
Oh, damn. So, which ones are you trying to hit?
The straight line in front of me.
Okay, let's see how. 100 foot?
100 straight feet.
Like, clip a couple people way in the back.
Yeah, if you angle it like this, you can hit those three. Or you might be able.
Yeah!
There we go.
Taste the lightning, fucker!
I'm just wondering, though. Let's see. Oh, beam. Oh no, it says line, not beam.
Pretty sure beam's the same thing as a line.
Yeah,
It can go
it
straight.
probably won't hit me. Yeah, it might hit. It'll hit Krill.
Krill.
Though.
Are you willing to take one of
Yeah,
the team?
Well, actually, if you go one more space down, you'd be able to. Yeah.
There
Oh
we
yeah,
go.
you get.
Oh shit! You'd be able
Zap
to get
them
the
like the
cannoneer.
devil from Tenacious D.
There we go. Taste my lightning, fuckers!
Yeah. Okay, so I got to make some dexterity saves.
Damn, good use of lightning. Holy shit.
Yeah, good fucking
So-
lightning bolt.
The buccaneer that
Threading that
Krill
needle.
is holding
It's
failed.
about to evaporate.
Krill, you immediately have to let go of this guy, otherwise you risk being
That's
conductive.
fair.
But that
Just
guy's down. So you get the feeling that they're not like the Buccaneers, the pirates. They might not be like super beefy. But let's see. Let's do the warrior first. They're the ones that gets hit. Oh, they fail with a 12. Now the necromancer. This will be funny. Oh, they pass. But how much damage is it? Oh, they are barely alive.
Oh my
Not
god.
for long.
So they take the warrior takes the full 26. Okay. The other buccaneer fail. They are severely hurt. This guy over here. And now for the cannoneer. Not a lot of dexterity with this guy, would you believe it or not? Because they rolled a 3. Okay. So, Grund, how does... Yeah, you fire off this lightning bolt. The crackling of the lightning booming, mixing with the distant thunder of the storm. As you severely scorch multiple undead. Nice shot.
Is this guy
yeah, this
still
guy-
alive?
Barely.
He's tougher than he looks.
If you hadn't missed that one attack, he would be dead because he is in single digits. So, JJ, your turn. Unless you had... Oh, Kloop. Kloop can move.
Yes, move up the kloop.
Luke can, but he's staying next to me. I've seen how this shit goes before.
Yeah,
Okay.
you probably want to move Kloop over there
Yeah.
so they don't run up at you.
Yeah, he'll move to make
Yeah.
sure, to stand bodyguard with you. JJ.
Right. Should be 10 feet down off the roof. I can make it to there, and dash would get me to there.
Bonus action.
Yeah. And you said it was the necromancer who was barely alive?
Yep. This guy.
He's gonna be just outside my reach, but I'm gonna fuck up the bodyguard then.
Okay. Since you're... Oh yeah, JJ, do a perception check. Okay, I'm going to message you something.
What do I see with my dead glassy eyes? hook blade of the deep tides, grant me sight beyond sight.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck.
The Hook of Omens. But I messaged you with, so do with that what you will.
North or south?
North,
All right.
because their backs were turned to Erdrin when he ran up. They were looking at the building across this little gap.
All right. It's time for a sneak attack.
20 hits.
And they need to make a
21.
They need to make a DC 17 Dex save because I am utilizing Cunning Strike to trip them.
Dex save.
Yes. Oh, they succeed.
Yep.
Oh, I'm striking at the warrior. The necromancer's
right.
actually out of my reach.
Oh my god!
Well,
The funny thing is, the warriors are supposed to be more dexterous. Oh, right, they have the same bonus. So yeah, they go down. Eh.
And
They got a Goblin Town, yes.
Right, because the whole Nick allows me to get another attack, right?
Also, you have your
Yeah.
sneak attack from hitting him with this.
Yeah, I already calculated the sneak attack damage.
Oh right, yeah, there it is.
So I guess I get my attack with the short sword.
Fuck.
Oh, I'll spend a token to cast or not cast, but use Wails of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ouch.
that dude explodes.
Yeah, how much damage did the short sword do?
Let me roll that.
Okay. And you still get another hook attack from the Nick.
I think.
Yeah, because it's 2 attacks with the main hand and then the offhand for the bonus action, right, Scatha?
yeah.
I think I used my bonus action to get up. I used my bonus
Oh,
action
right.
to get up here,
The dash.
so it would just be
Okay,
the 2
then that
attacks.
should have. Yeah, that should have been the hook blade then.
Right.
But-
yeah, it's been a while.
Okay, severely hurt, still alive, but first he was, or she. The warriors are usually the women ettercaps. She's like twitching from that blast. The ettercap fur kind of singed, and all of a sudden you just run up and just basically tackle them into the ground, stabbing and slashing with the 2 blades. Okay.
Hold on.
Kita.
Sorry. I'm trying to. I'm rereading something. Okay, so apologies. The necrotic damage is not applied to the one I strike with my sneak attack. It is dealt to another creature nearby. So that 16
okay,
necrotic
so
would apply to the necromancer, I think.
then their eyeballs pop out of their head.
Oh
my
jeez.
god.
They had 3 HP after that lightning blast.
Let me read this again. Okay, after you can target a second creature. Okay, so yeah, that's not meant to front load the damage. You're meant to hit somebody else with it. Okay. It's been a month. I need to refresh myself. So give that necrotic, the damage taken from the necrotic.
That would
back
have
to
been 8 damage because it's half your
Yeah.
sneak attack.
Right. Yes.
But that's still enough.
So it's
Well-
alive? Okay.
No, it's dead. Although the Wells of the Dead, you have 3d6. I thought your sneak attack was 4d6.
I think it's like half
my,
your
my sneak attack. Yeah, my sneak attack is 5d6 at this level.
Oh, okay. Oh, then you roll another d6 for the warrior, because your sneak attack there only rolled 4d6.
Yeah,
for
I
your first
knocked
blow.
down. That's how cunning strike. You
Oh,
sacrifice some of
That's
your.
right. I haven't played the updated rogue yet, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I haven't really used it until now.
Yeah. Okay. So, Kita.
Yeah, I'm going to scoot 10 and 20, 25. Do. Yeah, he's well within range. Yeah, sorceress bursted.
Okay, now, warning. This
Cool.
building here is
Alright.
starting to catch.
Oh,
13.
it is? But do I have advantage because sneak attack,
Well-
surprise round?
Well, yeah, so it would be a normal attack, because being prone, attacking a prone target at
Oh, he's not
range has
prone, fuck.
disadvantage. So, but because
Oh, I
of the
forgot he
sneak,
was prone.
because of the round, it would be a normal. But like this person's standing.
Since
Yeah.
you're ranged, you probably want to pick off the guys who are further off.
I was gonna try and pick off the necromancer, but you just finished him off.
Yeah, sorry.
Um,
Don't be
no,
sorry.
no, that's not a bad thing. This guy then.
The skeleton.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's not jumping down on somebody.
So roll one more time for the advantage. 12.
Oh my god!
Well, oh wait,
Alright.
that's the wrong. Hold on, that's the wrong sheet. 13 is their armor class for skeletons. So it is.
Hey, okay.
Nine damage.
Wait, did I get an 8 in there? Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, 9 damage. I did not get an 8.
Yeah, because cantrip
that'll be,
damage goes up at level 11.
Yeah. I mean, I just because if you roll an 8 with sorcerer's burst, you get to do more burst damage.
Oh yeah, that's something I always forget about with Vask.
Yeah. That'll
The
be
gambling.
lightning damage.
Okay.
And
You
yeah, then I
blast
move
away
back
a
5
good
feet.
portion of its rib cage.
Yeah, then I move back 5 feet because there's fire here. So actually, right there.
Yeah, it seems the fire is on the inside, starting to look out one of the windows.
Alrighty, let's turn.
So you're not sure if maybe the rooftop that you're standing on it might start sizzling soon. So
Yeah. That's why I'm backing away.
now it's time for me to roll a bunch of fucking initiatives.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm just gonna cut the groups in half.
You reap what you sow.
Yeah. So the group of Buccaneers closest to you, 16. I'll have the Venom Web Warriors act together. Okay, please roll something other than 16. Nora, we can hear you. Sorry. Now the Cannoneers. I'll just have them go. Yeah, I'll have them roll separately because there's only 2 of them. That you can see. Uh-oh. Okay, that's kind of funny.
Buccaneers are ready. The Cannoneers are ready for a nap.
Yeah. Oh shit, that was another Buccaneer. That was supposed to be a.
My baby.
Yeah. Wait, why does it say the Buccaneer rolled a 22 when it's the Cannoneer that rolled? What?
There's a Buccaneer that rolled, and then the Cannoneer rolled. You rolled
Yeah,
a
no, I
2.
tried to roll. Yeah, no, I rolled the 2. The weird thing is, I rolled the 2 Cannoneers separately just because there's 2 of them, and I don't want to hit you with 2 artillery strikes at the same time. Although it looks like it's going to end up that way anyways. But for some reason on the chat it says the Buccaneer, but on the initiative it's the Cannoneer that I selected that got that natural 20.
That's weird.
It's just, I'm just like, what? How did that break?
Roll20 does weird shit sometimes, so...
So the skeletons go at 15, and now for the captain. Gravetide Captain Quintus Hollow. Oh, you cheeky fuck. 27.
I'm curious, since we're using the new rules, are you using the new monster initiative rules?
Yeah, that's how we got a 27.
Yeah!
Jesus.
Boss monsters actually get to go before they're swamped.
So, let's switch the track up for a second. As you rush in, the lightning, the thunder of the lightning echoing, as you all rush in and launch your attacks, the ow, great time for a tickle. You hear the laughter of Quintus Hollow ring out. I knew you wouldn't disappoint, whelp. Come then, show me what your pitiful god considers worthy of carrying a hook. As he lifts not his hand, but a hook at the end of his right arm. Very similar in shape to the hook that you hold in yours, JJ. Before he brings it down and you hear a distant series of booms. So, let's see. I'm going to guess he's within 300 feet of everybody, but let's just see to be sure.
Yeah, the map is like less than 200.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
dart across this entire map if I wanted to right now.
Mm-hmm.
He can hit anybody
Oh.
he wishes.
I get to choose 3 locations. So,
Yes, you do.
oh, why did I make these so huge?
You don't realize how big
location-
30 feet
It's like
is.
Circle of Death.
It's like, what do you mean locations? It's just half the map.
Well, he's nuking his own guys.
Not really. There's one dude on the floor and one dude over here. The rest are all us.
And so, yeah, all of you, so, it'd be really fucked up if I put all 3 on top of you. You're just gonna get hit with 1.
Okay.
So, all of you, dexterity saving throw, please.
I don't want to.
I don't wanna. Too fucking bad.
Oh.
But
Okay,
you
all of us do a
gotta.
dexterity
Natural
throw?
1.
Yep,
Natural 1.
including Kloop.
Well, remember, I did to JJ. I did tell you about that I had something, so make sure to check my corpse later.
Okay, so 16. So everyone passed except Kita and Grund. The arcane people, that makes sense.
I guess
So-
they do have something
Huh.
in common.
So
Huh.
you two take 20, the rest of you take 10 force.
It's not bad.
So that was kind of a lackluster roll for that, but
Continue to be lackluster, please.
Yeah.
let's
Yeah,
see.
considering he can hit us literally anywhere on the map.
And all of us.
Okay, so the warrior passed.
And he could do it 2 more times!
Well, they're not supposed to overlap because that would be fucked up. It's supposed to be total map saturation, but because you're all clustered in the same spot, he just did a single shot aimed at you, but you do see in the path behind you the docks shatter, kind of sealing your retreat off the way you came. As you know, the 2 other shots hit there. We'll just say that's where those shots went. He's
No
cutting off
retreat,
your
no
escape.
surrender.
As it's like a dense purple energy that detonates, like solidified shadow essence. So let's see, the one Buccaneer. Let's see if he did okay. Nope, severely hurt. He just like this guy here is just like shaken as he was like near ground zero, but he turns and looks and goes, "Cap, why?"
You've been sailing with him for centuries. I think you wouldn't know.
Like, curse your inevitable but sudden betrayal.
Wait, one
I
guy
never
is-
thought I would be on the chopping block. I thought he liked my soup.
So the fun thing is,
Leopard's
the thing
eating my face
JJ
party is eating my... The leopard's
So-
eating my face party is eating my face?
so the thing JJ noticed is this building that the 2 Ettercaps were regarding. Now that the outer shell of the building has been blown away, you see what they seem to have been discussing.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
As
Horde.
pouring from it, the scattered bit, you see picking themselves up among the rubble, a crowd of skeletons as the skeleton crew joins the fray.
Will someone please AoE
So-
that the fuck down?
I have an important question.
They did take damage.
That can...
Are
What?
they spooky?
They did
Are
take
they
damage from the
considered a
detonation.
single- Are they considered a single target?
Yes.
They are considered a swarm, yes. It's
Are
just
they
Swarms.
spooky?
Yes.
Swarms take bonus damage from AoE attacks. It's the
Are
thing.
they scary?
I would say so.
hmm Okay, so here I'll just post what their thing is. They are technically a horde.
God damn it! Those are both concentration. Shit.
So,
Oh god! I need to make a concentration
I
check.
guess
You
a
do.
horde is just another term for a. Yeah. If anyone was
Yeah.
concentrating, you need to con saves. So you
I'm
passed.
fine.
Even though you didn't pass the deck save, your con was enough.
Yeah.
It's nice not having concentration to worry about for a change. Hey,
Hildegard.
Hildegard
Yeah.
and Cards lose it like every other turn.
Actually, Wither and Bloom might
Oh,
be perfect
yes.
here.
Thank you for reminding me. Okay. The Cannoneer's turn. As Captain Quintus just seems satisfied with that barrage. The Cannoneer.
Listen to that guitar.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just wait, it gets better. this probably isn't the best song for this, but I just love it so much. And I listened to the song when I was updating the Quintus Hollow model because I made the token a long time ago. So his new model with the kit bash is different than what his token looks like.
Oh.
Actually, here, I'll just show you now that he revealed the hook hand. As he unfolds his arms, JJ and Urgent, you're probably the only ones keen of eye enough yet to see something twisting and writhing within the open confines of his coat as a single bright blue eye stares out from his torso.
Ugh.
Fucking
And
that.
also his bonus action would be summoning a blade to his hand.
Not gonna lie, the color you chose for like that, what is that, a ball of twine?
Yeah,
It makes it look like
the yarn ball.
tendons.
Exactly. It's the yarn ball, but I painted to look like leather.
Gross.
Oh, and here's the other. So he's glowing like that right now in this. Anyways,
Awesome.
so the Cannoneer. Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm so sorry. JJ, because Quintus is targeting you. Sorry, Erdrin.
It's fine.
I need both of you. Dex saves again.
Remember the haste.
Oh, 20 feet. Jeez. Hold on. I gotta measure this. So it's long.
God. Or 27. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
So yeah, it's actually gonna do it here. So Krill, you have to as well. But it is hitting the skeleton swarm.
And that buccaneer.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, let's see. 26.
Hi.
Ooh, so you all pass. So you take 18 damage, 13 fire damage, and 5 slashing damage, or 18 total. The Buccaneer is dead because he had 2 HP.
And I think that skeleton was
What?
also hit.
They were just out of range,
Okay.
I think. Hold on. Yeah. But the skeleton crew. $19, so they take half of that. Yeah, because it's slashing damage. Okay. So, Grund, you would know. The best way to deal with skeletons, bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Urgent, your turn.
Okay.
Feel a little crispy after those.
Is this guy dead, by the way?
Oh my God.
Oh, wait.
He is prone, so he
13,
kind of
nope.
he fails that.
Yeah, he's dead
I think
now.
it's neat.
He had 16 HP.
God, that music. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant by the. Here, let me go back to it. Just listen to the bass at this part.
Fuck.
That is wonderful.
Yeah, it's
What?
from this game that like it was Dark Frontier. I think I'll have to look it up, but it was Bear McCreary did this awesome soundtrack for it, and it was supposed to be Capcom's next big thing, and then they're just like, yeah, we don't have confidence in it, and they slashed the budget and became like a mediocre, forgotten game. But it has
Of
this
course it was
amazing
Bear.
Bear McCreary.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds kind of familiar.
Damn it, bear!
He's probably like recycled parts of this into other things, but this is
Why
him
must
just
you
going
keep
crazy
cooking?
with his bass guitar.
Yeah.
He's in the.
Curse
He's
you,
in the
bear!
shadows. He's in the shadows playing the hurdy-gurdy.
You've
Love
seen
that
that video
grandma.
of the dude wearing the deer head doing the hurdy-gurdy? That's
Yeah.
Bear.
So, Urgent.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to put that on the loop. Whoops.
See here.
It was so good you could only hear it once.
Well, I'm trying to clear the way, so
Yeah, you were supposed to go after the necromancers and get them
I
fuck
did.
out of the way. Fuck out of here.
I sure
I
fucking
yeah.
did.
say your next priority, taking down the cannoneers.
Yeah, I was trying to figure
Fucking
out which
rape them.
ones on this map are the cannoneers, actually. These two
The big
big
ones.
guys. Alright.
Yep.
Then, let me see if I can...
This guy is very fucking hurt from the lightning bolt. Like,
Okay.
1 HP hurt.
Like I could
guys.
run right through him if I felt like it, basically.
You'd still have to do the attack,
Okay.
but yeah.
I'm gonna do my
'Cause,
offhand
Grun's
bonus.
lightning bolt was 1 short of his max HP.
Okay. This is my offhand bonus attack. Just because I don't
Yeah.
want to waste all my other ones.
Yep.
You're nasty war ones.
Just watch him
Yeah,
run
you're
by
just-
this guy and pop his head off.
I like
Yeah,
to imagine
those
you
guys,
literally
like-
ran right through him.
Yeah, this guy's charred and twitching, and you just jump up, spear him with the short sword, and will bound off of him toward launching yourself at the other guy.
Alright. Okay. Begin the blender.
You pole vaulted off of him, but
Thunder.
your pole was a sword.
That's 16.
Let me see. I don't think they have a. That hits.
Alright.
They don't have that high of an. Oh, they have a decent AC, but both of those hit.
And the Nick.
Okay. Yep.
Short
All
sword.
3 of those hit.
And then
Okay, let me.
I do have one more hit with my vicious scimitar because of haste, so let me do
Oh,
that
yeah.
before you. Okay, that's gonna miss.
Yep. AC was 15. But that's still a crit fail. So.
I mean, I would have had advantage with Vex, but if it's 15, then the 14 still won't hit.
Yeah. As you run up, it's like you get some very good blows against them, but the other one that you like strike this dense cluster of barnacles that you thought weren't as durable as you thought as they looked.
Glances off just a little bit, slides in a strange way.
Yeah. Yeah, like you do cut it, but not deep enough to like wound them, because these things are big lumbering undead.
But I am here now.
Okay, yeah, you did some serious damage to this thing. It is now officially bloodied between your attacks and the lightning bolt. They're pretty hefty. So, Krill, your turn.
Oh, all right. Hmm.
Yeah, for some reason it keeps putting Grund above you on initiative, but
That's a good question as to where to go. But
if you go this way, these buildings kind of block the view of the captain and the cannoneers.
doesn't really
Like-
matter when they have such wide range.
Also, this is like a short wall kind of separating.
Getcha. I'm debating whether or not I want to go down or up.
Oh, there is also
think-
this cluster.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go and support Urchin since he's in the shit.
That would be helpful.
So,
Thank
20
you.
feet, 20 feet, Hulk jump. Hello, my friend. Going to grab this gentleman here.
Yep. Skeleton. That hits.
18. Clamp.
Hold on, let me see what. Okay,
It is
con
It is
save
bludgeoning damage.
does not
con
pass
save.
his undead. Oh wait, no, they don't get undead fortitude. Skeletons don't get that.
Oh.
You shatter this one.
Oh. Well.
It's
Then
a
I get a
base
roof?
level. It's a default level skeleton.
I'm gonna move my remaining 5 feet to the right for a little bit of cover.
Okay. Grunge, your turn.
Wait, bonus action, I am going to take a potion.
Oh yeah. Oh, also if you
Just
second
to
wind,
the-
you move too.
I know. That's still resources to burn. Second wind would get me. Would it get me far enough? Actually, it would. Actually, yeah, I'll go second wind. Look at that. It'll get me far enough. I didn't. Thank you.
Delicious.
Second wind. It's 13 health back. Grill, let me access your health, damn it. Grill. Yeah, never mind.
Like a dog not giving you what it's chewing on.
Basically. Plus 13. Much better. And hello, my friendly gentleman. I'm going to use my... Well, actually, let's hold on to that. Attempt to clamp.
Nope.
I am burning my heroic inspiration. Reroll that.
Okay.
Fuck that nonsense.
So
There we go.
Much better.
Hey.
Max damage. Sweet.
dex save, not very high.
Dex save.
Oh.
That's if he
Sure.
wants to escape it. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Grapple auto. You auto grapple
That's
if
right.
you hit. That's if he wants to escape. It's a dex save, or I guess strength save. I think. Anyways,
So
yeah.
17.
Now he can't. Now he can't run away, and he clamped.
Nice.
And I think second wind does my bonus action.
Good lord. Good fucking lord.
Yep.
Where the fuck is that? There's second wind. Bonus, yep, bonus action. Okay, just checking. Turn over then.
Okay. Grund.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Meow.
Ah, good boy.
Wow.
I'm just gonna fireball the skeleton.
These ones?
Nuke 'em, Rico.
Good call.
The
The
big,
horde.
the big, the
No, I
biggie
think
Oh, the
ones.
this
horde.
one.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Solid
I
idea.
forgot they were there, and I put them there.
I didn't.
Been staring at him.
19. Okay, so they passed. They rolled really well. Wow. Okay,
Yes.
16 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, as
Bonus
you
damage
see,
because they are swarm.
I don't think that is a rule, really.
Pretty sure it was.
Not here in 5e.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the
The
thing at
swarm
5e.
rules are they take more damage if you AoE them. I don't remember
Huh.
exactly how it works, but
I was pretty sure that's how it worked.
Let me look. Vulnerability to area effects. Swarms generally have vulnerability to area effect damage, meaning they take double damage from spells and effects that affect an area.
Where is that?
Hmm.
I need to
Under
find
swarm,
that
I
page.
imagine.
well, I mean, it makes sense since they're so densely clustered.
It's
should
supposed
be
to be
the
like
link for
the it's supposed to be like the big counter for swarms.
Yeah, true. So they would take the
Yeah.
full 32 because they passed.
It'd be doubled.
So, okay. Yeah, as the fireball whips past you, JJ, you just see you get pelted with like some smoking bits of bone.
Mhm.
You too, Kita. Actually, all of you would get it because it's just like little bits of like smoldering shrapnel, bone shrapnel.
Bone null.
Anything else for you, Grund? Do you want to move or?
Grund is comfortable away from the fray.
JJ.
Knowing that his loyal friends will keep him safe. Not plotting to murder him and abandon him.
I was actually trying to figure out if you were in my healing range, so.
I wonder if I should actually go and deal with these undead, because us clustering up together is asking for us to get hit with AoEs.
Yeah. I'd say you should probably try to go after the big boss, but like.
There's a way too
Safely.
many enemies surrounding him.
Yeah, like, yeah, I mean, like, go and try and start picking some of them off to get to him better.
And the more enemies we leave behind back here, the more is gonna hit you and Grund, and we kind of need your firepower as mages.
That's a good point.
So I'll take bonus action to get up to this Buccaneer.
Okay.
And I shall attempt to hit him.
That hits, and it was his turn next, as he was eyeing that juicy wizard right there.
Lizard?
Wizard. The lizard wizard.
Wizard,
The
okay.
wizard who is so shriveled he's like a lizard.
Okay. Take that damage, and he has to make the DC 17 Dex.
Okay,
Gonna trip him too.
so that's 21 damage. And Dex.
Passes.
Okay.
And I believe I get the other attack from Cousin Nick.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then a bonus action if you want to use it for that.
I used a bonus action to get up this far.
Okay.
Though I will use Whales of the Grave again. Targeting the skeleton over here.
Okay.
So that will be 11 necrotic.
That's enough to take it out, because Kita had hit it with the Sorcerer's Burst earlier.
Excellent.
Yeah.
There's like, and it's like the body doesn't really react physically, it's just there's this. Grunge, you would be the one who had noticed it, being the closest, but also because you're just attuned to death magic. As you just see the whatever animating spirit was controlling this skeleton just shrieks off the body, and the bones just drop like a puppet with its strings cut.
Excellent.
And that's enough to take out that guy.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
So with your attack with the Nick with the hook blade, I imagine it's you just attack with both ends.
Yeah.
One for each attack.
Yes. And I'll use my erection to get a soul coin back.
Nice. Okay, anything else?
I was right here. 40 feet, so I'll use my additional 20 feet to get up to this skeleton, and that will be the end of turn.
Okay.
God, I fucking love this music. Oh my god.
It is very good.
Yeah. The track is called Above the Canopy if you want to look it up on YouTube.
It's just
Thank
a
you.
bear being bear.
Yeah, so this guy's gonna run over here.
Oh boy!
And
Someone
go
really
with
wants
the-
to impress the boss man.
With advantage. 2 scimitar attacks.
Boss man's gonna kill him for getting in his way. Like he gets mine to kill.
16 hits you?
I don't believe it does.
Okay, so
Yeah,
the
just
first
the
one hits.
24.
8 damage.
Radio.
And oh, he would have had to use his action for that. Okay. At the end of the Buccaneers' turn, the captain gives a shout. You better bleed him, you. Oh, God's sake! You better bleed him before I use you for the anchor for the next century. As he gives a command shout.
Oh boy.
So he's mainly commanding this guy. Oh, actually, no, it would be the 2 Buccaneers in. So this guy, this Buccaneer, is going to. Yeah, he can go up to here, and he's going to make attack at you, Erdrin. 16 hit.
No.
Okay. Then this guy. Oh, what's his speed? I don't think I made him very fast. Yeah. They get there. That's all they can go. Sorry. This guy's going to
You're good.
up here and yeah, they'll do it with disadvantage. Why not? Erdrin. Ooh. Does that hit? Even at disadvantage?
One second. 21, 2. Sorry, I'm doing math.
With yeah, because of haste.
Yeah, I give you +2, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
+2.
Yeah, then that'll hit me, yeah.
Okay.
And I am looking for where I got that information on swarms. I wrote it down, but I looking through my books and it does not say that. So I wrote it down
Yeah,
from
that might have-
somewhere.
That might have been like a clarification online or something, because I know they like Crawford would sometimes do that.
Yeah, but I'm looking through my new monster manual from 2024 and it also does not say it. So
Huh.
Yeah,
I don't know.
because the skeleton crew is from the same supplementary thing that the Gravetide crew is, not counting the captain.
So I'm not actually sure. I had that written down for my own purposes, and where that came from, now I don't know.
Makes sense. So that's the captain's villainous action. Let's see, the warrior. Oh, do I want to be mean?
You probably should be.
Oh wait, they don't have the full web. Are you close enough? Nope. Their view is just blocked. So they're going to dash, climbing up there. Okay, that's the warrior's turn. Skeletons. Urgent.
Nope.
20? Okay. Krill.
Hmm?
23.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Oh, that's always weird. Urgent again. Oh no, this would be blocking noise, so they're going to dash. That skeleton's going to stay there. Skeleton crew's turn. They kind of act like a swarm of ants crawling over each other to bridge the gap as they go swarming up towards Kloop in
Oh, no.
Grun's direction. So
No, they
can-
might hit me.
So the crew makes 4 attacks. They're going to make 2 cutlass attacks at Kloop. 16 hit Kloop. It shouldn't.
He has the Mariner armor now.
Yeah, his armor got a boost. He's up to 19 with his shield. So Kloop manages to fend them off, but then you hear something ominous, Grund, as you see within the cluster of these skeletons the clicking of pistols as bang bang.
Oh, fuck.
There's a 12 and a 23 hit Kloop or Grund.
The 23 hits.
Okay, so you take the 5 damage. But that's its turn. The Necromancer. Snarls something at the... Yeah, they snarl something at the captain. And, like, you know, too far away for anyone to hear, but they, like, turn from the fight, like, watching the fight, to the captain, and they, like, gesture angrily. And then they disappear. Dimension dooring away.
Fuck this.
Oh.
The Venomab warrior up top looking a little confused because they got left behind.
Hey, wanna switch sides?
So, Kita, your turn.
Finally.
Because the Necromancer saw him bombard the Ettercaps that they weren't sure if they were still alive or dead. But after that, it's like, oh yeah, they didn't survive that. Fuck you. I'm out.
Valid.
Not want to get caught in this grudge match, it seems.
Yeah. Boy. Oh, boy. I'm concentrating on haste. So this is 2 rounds of haste, so 8 more, Callie. Actually, that's a good one right there, yeah. What is the rain?
You probably do want to get off the roof. It's getting toasty up there.
Yeah. I'm looking at a spell.
Mhm.
Here we go. And range is 60 feet. So let me. So, no, 9. Yeah, I can get down here with Grund. Hi.
What?
Looks like you got. Looks like you took that cannon blast too, huh?
Wasn't much bad.
He singed.
Well,
I was not singed because
the
it was
low,
oh no, he did get fired. Yeah, continue, sorry.
the lowly sorcerer comes to aid you in your time of need. As I cast Wither and Bloom.
Grud's probably like, I don't need it. Because you said it like that, I don't need it.
I'm not doing that badly, to be quite frank.
You took over 20 damage.
Yeah.
wizard.
Yeah, wizard. Let's see. 10-foot radius sphere. Okay.
I don't know. I've seen some wizards who don't make con a dump stat, so
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah,
stat
that'll get
stat
all of
for
us.
potions.
That'll get me, you, Kloop, and the swarm. So the
Horde.
swarm needs to make Constitution saving throw. Yeah, and I'm gonna bite my finger to do. Where is it? Sanguine substitution. Yeah, so that's a failure either way, but I wanted to be sure. It takes. Okay, what level am I casting this? Did I not put this on my sheet? I had. Why did I not put this on my sheet? Okay. So that's another.
2d6 necrotic damage.
I'm reading what the upcasting does specifically. Because okay, it does let me. That's let you use more hit die. Okay. I'm casting Wither and Bloom at 3rd level, so they take. Oh my god!
Wow.
No, actually,
Wait,
no.
you have an
That is not
ability to
happening.
You're
reroll,
helping
right?
out a lot
Yeah.
right now.
No, that is damage. Not anything for you. Fuck off.
Well, I think you're able to re-roll, right, if it's necrotic damage
Yeah, I can
for the blood
spend.
sorcerer.
Yeah, I can use my sorcery points. Yeah, spells level to reroll as many of this as you wish. So yeah, I'm gonna use So as I did at 3rd level, so I'm gonna use 3 sorcery points.
To juice
Cause
it.
fuck. Oh
Wow.
my! What the fuck?
Those are
I mean,
terrible.
that's 3 double.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, that's kind of funny, but still, it helps.
For you, baby.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
for
you're
me.
allowed to laugh at Sarah.
So, the
Yeah, Will, you can roll 2 hit dice if you want to.
3 hit dice, right?
That's conclude.
Oh no, 2. Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can roll up to 2 hit dice to heal yourself if you want. Grund. So can Kloop. Which, does he have hit die? No, he doesn't.
So I can do what to
Yeah.
heal?
So you know
Roll
when you
2 hit
roll
dice.
hit dice to when you short rest, the spell lets you spend up to 2 of those to heal yourself.
It's normally 1, but I upcast it because we could both use a little bit of healing. Oh yeah, plus my spellcasting modifier, so I'm at full HP.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Oh,
So-
+5. Well, did you roll the hit dice?
Yeah, and then chat.
Good.
You did?
Yeah, I
Is
only
it not
see
there?
Radiance. Nope.
Yeah, I don't see him.
Oh, I could have sworn I clicked the button.
There we go.
There they are.
Damn.
8 + 7 + 5.
So yeah, 21.
Nice.
So okay, I know we're getting kind
I
of late.
did-
Sorry.
The fucking piss poor damage, but the healing was good.
Yep. Anything else for you, Kita?
No.
Okay.
No.
Sorry. Cannoneer's turn. No, people are close up, so they're not going to try to cannon. Instead, they're going to. Hey, Erdrin.
Yeah.
Sorry about this. You really hurt.
Ow.
What? 24 damage?
Oh, wait, it should have been a different attack, but whatever. Different effect. But yeah, 24. They used the wrong anchor.
Crit's a crit.
Yep. Now, Krill.
Yo.
20 hit you?
No.
Oh, okay.
You just see it they just swings and skids off his armor. Doesn't get purchase.
Yeah, I should have used the barbed anchor on Urgent first. I messed up. I got them mixed up. Oh well.
It's fine.
This may be a two-parter battle. We'll just get as far as we can before we have to call it quits.
Well, there's going to be a second phase. Yeah. Because the captain hasn't even entered officially, so let's see if the cannon's reloaded. Nope. They're still reloading.
Thank God.
He's going to hop up here. And just standing up there, the blade in one hand and the hook, he's like twisting his wrist so the hook glints in the light, the fires around him. As he just looks to Erdrin and Krill, he goes, "You you chose poorly by throwing your lot in with that dredge." And he's going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at Erdrin.
Oh, he's a warlock.
We're just gonna turn back. He's like, I didn't get much choice, but I'd rather him than you.
So first one hits, but second one doesn't. And you are pulled up to 10 feet.
Oh, fuck.
So I slam into this building, basically. Can you see me
that's
from
why
here?
he went up. That's why he went and. Yeah, I'm going to say he can because his crew are right next to you.
That's fair.
There's some cursed pirate shit going on with him. But that's his turn. The cannoneer, let's see if they recharge.
Beat your ass.
Yep, 5 and 6 to reload the cannon. I'm sorry, everybody. Where does he... Actually, no, he's not going to do the cannon, but he does reload. Instead, how far? Yep. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Krill.
Hello, friend.
Doesn't have enough to, like, flank you, so this isn't at... Wait, that's a Buccaneer. That's not... So... Damn. Second attack. Nope. These things keep trying to go after you, but you are just one sturdy little crab. Little in comparison to them, but you were just one sturdy crab.
Mm-hmm.
God, I wish that had hit. This...
I don't.
No, I mean, it's just the ability of it. So, Urchin.
Okay. He's gonna look at that guy on the fucking roof, and then he's gonna be an asshole. Because he pulled me on the roof, so this guy can't hit me now.
The other guy can.
Jump over here. Fuck you.
Okay. Thought you were going to go after the captain, but I like this.
No, I gotta take this guy out before he, because Krill's like right here. It's the big fucking,
This is a fuckfest, yes.
I'm going to use one of my actions to drink the superior healing potion that I have. D4 plus
Oh,
8.
nice.
Ha! And you could use the hasted action, so you still have 2 attacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Could use the yeah. But you could get your full round and then just use the hasted action to drink it for maximum efficiency.
Yeah.
Because that's just a single attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
I'm just doing it the other way. 84 plus... Was it? 84 plus 8. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, damn.
Okay, I just realized this is you basically speed chugging this.
Basically.
Like that video of the guy who shows how to like chug a beer bottle like within seconds by swirling it. Oh, if you're taking an action, it's full health.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep. Yeah, that's right.
8 times.
So 40 damage.
Okay, yeah, so...
Just hear the fucking Popeye theme going.
Or God, if anyone played Fortnite, just the chug jug.
Alright, so we get that
I
back.
played
and
Fortnite
then-
when it first came out, and then it's just like I look at it now, it's like that is a completely different beast than what I played.
It's fine. No game shaming.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I shift over here, would I get flanking, technically?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah, it's a big enough lump. So 29 hits.
I don't know why it rolled twice. But I mean, I'm attacking twice, so I'll just do that.
Yeah, so
And then roll
Yeah.
my short sword in there as well.
yeah, they all hit
Okay.
because the 17's at advantage. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I believe. You know what? Yeah, just from the crit and the first attack, that would be enough. I think. Let me just double check. Yeah.
Kind of blows
fuck.
my mind. Roll 20 doesn't include like a total number.
Meh.
I think the like. Yeah, that's definitely enough. Some of the NPC stuff that like, what VV's done with the updated jump gate stuff does seem to do
Right.
that.
Yeah.
I wish it did
But,
do a total
okay.
for everything though. That would just make it easier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
47 total.
so the first 2 hits would have taken him out. You could this third one.
Okay, can I aim that at this one of the skeletons down here?
Yeah, because an 18 would hit, and that they only have 13 HP, so they have 2. You go through this guy and just chest burst out of him to like almost knock out that guy.
As halflings are wont to do.
He's a horrible little gremlin.
I am now visualizing
God.
the scene where Puss in Boots rips his way out of Shrek's shirt.
Oh my god.
I almost said that too. Get out of my head.
And since
I know who you are, 'cause you're me!
So
I
anything
don't
else for your urges?
no, I don't know that this guy can see me through his crew for sure. But I as the player know that he's getting a preview of Erdrin's just stoically blank helmeted face with just these horrible red eyes glaring at him.
Little murder weasels.
And that
Gandalf
that
sits down on
that
the-
scene delights
This is
me.
what I've raised you for. Remember, Gandalf practices hobbit eugenics.
He really does
God.
though.
Jesus, I can't believe I made that. So, Krill, was you had anything else urgent?
Nope, that was it.
Well, one big guy down, second big guy coming. I'm a swing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna...
This other guy has not been hurt yet.
You know what? I'm gonna
I said
fish for.
yet.
I'm gonna fish for damage. I don't feel like that's high enough. I'm going to use Savage Attacker to reroll that damage. 2.
Wow.
I'll take it. Damage is damage.
Yep.
However,
The amount of
now
times we
these-
leave a dude at 1 health, yeah.
he's clamped. I get advantage. Oh, play horror. That was a shit roll. Then I'm going to action surge.
All right.
So it is time for 2 more clamps. Oh, that is just sad. And final clamp.
All right.
Now, on top of that, he's actually going to advance 5 feet forward here, and he's going to push Big Boy back.
Nice.
So hey, have fun getting through that chokehold. And he didn't leave the other Skelebor's area, so he doesn't get a fucking opportunity attack. Okay.
Nice. Krill. I mean, not Krill. Grund. Next one on the initiative.
I don't like that those skeletons are so close. I don't like them being there. Skeleton.
Are they rattling you?
Is it worth another fireball? Yeah, it is. It's always.
When in doubt, fireball. Okay, let's see. Where's the saves? That's a failure. They are definitely bloodied now. You reduced half. You destroyed over half of their number.
I think
That really
once
hurt
a
them.
swarm is bloodied, it actually gets weaker because you've killed so many of them.
They only get 2 attacks now and don't do as much damage.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't technically like only 2 swings. It was like 4 people swinging and like a handful of people shooting their pistols.
Yeah.
But anything else? Oh, Kloop.
Yeah,
Oh,
get
yeah.
some swings in Kloop.
You might as well cut some of these fuckers up. Fortunately, I don't think Kloop has a. Yeah, he's got a battle axe and a sword. Yeah, we'll try the sword.
That hits.
I
18. Nice. He gets another attack.
oh,
That was a really good hit. Thank you.
yeah, you know what they say. Fuck these skeletons.
Holy shit. Grund and Kloop finished them off. You blew them apart with the fireball, and he ran in and took out the remaining ones.
Excellent.
Good.
Because here, I'll just show you what they were going to do if they survived to their next turn.
Oh.
They were going to hit all 3 of you.
God damn.
Yeah, I don't remember where they're from, but the skeleton crew is fun. I have to remember them. Anyways.
Yeah, send that my way. So,
Shoot your mummies. Do your mummies have guns?
they might. They
You can
might
swap it
now.
out for like bows or crossbows.
Yeah,
Man,
javelins.
Man, England's plundering of the Egyptian tombs would have gone a lot different if King Tut had a fucking Glock.
Came to the wrong neighborhood.
Where do you think he got it from? They tried to plunder the tombs, the mummies got up, beat the English to death, and took their guns.
God, that's kind of what happened in Warhammer Fantasy, right?
As far as I know, the Tomb Kings don't use guns.
But they still got looking up. It was like, all right, you interrupted our nap.
I mean, yeah, that's just standard procedure.
Yeah, that. So, Gren, you gonna stay there? Or you gonna advance?
Grund is well. How far can I? I guess.
And Coop follows. So, JJ.
Oh, dang it. Sorry, I forgot I was next in turn. Give me a minute.
You're good. Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna be finishing soon.
Giving my cat kisses. Mostly so she doesn't fucking scream at me.
I hope the battles are compelling for how long they take.
No, I'm enjoying myself. I like watching Urchin rip through things.
I enjoy bullying things that I shouldn't be able to bully. It's fine.
Got your tanky juggernaut is gonna feel bittersweet when you go back to Quiet Hearts.
Quiet Hearts.
Who's
Quiet Hearts
tanky,
has
but
similar armor. They just do not have the health, and they can't bully like Krill can.
They try to bully and they can't.
No.
it's Ioana's
Erased.
job to bully.
They're raised in Catholic school. They don't understand how to bully. Only be bullied.
Wow.
When, I mean, they bullied them into being a bully. But
Counterpoint,
that
Catholics
bully-
love bullying people. Most of all, their own people.
Well, that's what
True.
happened to make Quiet Hearts. Someone who would just kill any tiefling that showed up on their shores.
Pretty much.
I don't think that was a spoiler. I think that's something Quiet Hearts has already revealed.
I mean, they didn't meet tieflings until they got off the island. The first tiefling they tried, it didn't go well.
Oh yeah, that's right. That backstory. 29 hits either of those. Which one were you going for?
Whichever one has lower health looks more damaged.
They neither have been hit, but the skeleton is definitely weaker.
Gonna hit the skeleton then.
Yeah, that takes it out.
Hit that skeleton.
And, oh wait, since I killed it. Necrotic detonation! The Buccaneer needs to make a 15 con save.
18.
Passes. Well, that just means I'm gonna stab you more, dude.
Does it take half?
From detonation, no.
Okay.
No, wait, yeah. Wait, I was reading the wrong thing. Yeah, no, they just
'cause
don't
that's-
take the damage.
Because that's yeah. 'Cause
I
it's
will
different
make
from the
them
Whales
take
of the Dead.
Whales of the Grave, though.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit them with my hook blade. Ooh, that's a fucking fail!
Yep. So, unfortunately,
Okay, use the bonus action to use the short sword attack.
that is. He's really abusing that base.
What'd that base do to you? Does it owe you money?
So
Does.
they're still standing, but they are definitely very hurt.
bitch
That
owes
would
me
be
20
turn
bucks.
Okay. It is his turn then. So he's gonna swing at you twice.
Miss.
Nope.
And
Nope.
Miss.
God, you two are just like clashing blades. This one might have been probably an actual like good duelist at one point, and he's actually like holding his own sort of, just narratively.
If I was still alive and my limbs weren't so stiff, I would be beating you senseless.
Kind of the look of frustration in his eyes. So the next Venom Web, they're looking annoyed that they got left behind. And you know what? Let me see. Are they going to stick it out? Nope. As they like kind of scan, see that you are like mowing through these, and he doesn't expect the captain to be trustworthy anymore. So they start heading back towards the city. And they're going to keep going. They're technically off the map, but like JJ, you could theoretically catch them if you were vengeful enough. Erdrin could, no problem. But that Venom Web is just like, yeah, I'm checking out. As the captain goes, the fucking cowardly spiders, get away to your webs. I'll take care of this.
I'll deal with
And
this Jedi slime myself.
kind of basically. So they're off initiative. Skellington's turn.
Good boys.
Accidentally. Okay. Regular skeletons. Both of them get the, yeah, because you're pinched in between them, Krill. You get 2 attacks at advantage. First one, second one.
No.
Yeah, these are default skeletons. They're quarters challenge rating.
Yeah, as Krill's not even paying them attention as he's wrenching his claw around the Colossus's neck and just slamming it into the ground.
This one is going to make an attack at regular 14. Nope. This skeleton though is going to go here and try to shoot a short bow at Erdrin. 22.
Well, it's disadvantage. Because of my
11.
cape.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It came
So,
back
nope,
after.
it goes. Yeah, it thuds into the body behind you. That's still big and. Skeleton crew's dead. Kita, your turn.
Yes. I'm going to.
Slither through the piles of charred bones.
Yep, excuse me, pardon me. Alright.
Oh, you know what's funny, Grund? Now that you've had your turn and you step forward and you pull out like some of the what you thought was like a bullet out of your shoulder, you realize they didn't fire bullets; they fired finger bones.
Okay, I just realized there's 2 guys down here, so this probably wasn't the best place to go to, but
2 of them.
One's JJ.
oh, there's a JJ there. Okay, then we're fine.
Characters have been making that confusion the entire time.
JJ.
Well,
JJ, why are you so dead looking?
the one attacking the one that next to JJ gets a sorceress burst.
Pew pew.
How blue? Oh my god!
Gee, I think that hits.
Is there an 8 there? There is an 8 there! Haha!
Well, go ahead and roll it. Okay. 13 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What damage do you do?
Fire damage.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, the blue light in his eyes suddenly turn orange as the flames burst out from within as the guy, whatever curse is holding them, begins to burn away from the inside out. And that's one thing you notice with the Gravetide crew. When they die, it's like their bodies start to crumble like charcoal, even without like actual fire damage. Like wood that has just been should have fallen apart long ago. Anything else
Part
for
of the
Akita?
ship, part of the crew.
No.
Okay. Then, at the start of the captain's turn, seeing that the the landing party that he had brought with them are being thoroughly cut down, kind of calls out, "Don't know where you're hiding, whelp. How about we make this?" You killed the person that he could see. He goes, "Can't see you anymore, whelp. But how about this? Join me on the Broken Revenge. Passage will be unmolested. You have my word upon the hook that we carry. Bring your blades, bring your grit. Show me you can fight upon the seas. I hate the way everything stands still here." And he and the other three that are closest to him, each of them drop into a pool of water underneath their feet and are gone.
Oh.
Bitches.
Coward.
And leaving just the cannoneer.
Yeah, let me swear oath on the thing of which I have no respect for.
So, Krill. This won't get advantage, so let's see if this happens. Because both of you are very tanky, and it's frustrating, these things. Oh, hey.
Yeah, that is.
Now you are grappled too!
It's a grapple party.
It's a dead man's party.
Guys, this
Line
anchor,
grappling.
it swings this anchor that is just absolutely covered in jagged barnacles. So it can't swing its anchor. So, but it can make one cannon attack. So, Kita, Grun, Kloop, dexterity saving throws since you just healed yourselves nice and pretty.
Nah. Seven.
The bitch.
So, Grund, you take half. So, Kita and Kloop, you take 35 damage. Kloop, you take 16.
Ow!
Not 16.
35?
Yep. So, what's half of 35? 13? No.
16?
17. Kloop, you take
Yeah.
17.
That's about what I was thinking.
I
Actually.
mean, Grund, you take 17. Kloop takes the 35. How's Kloop doing?
Fuck!
Kloop
Oh,
might be
Kloop.
dead.
Well, no, he would have gotten the wither and bloom, so he would have been back to full health.
Okay,
He's
I
really
mean,
fucking
not
hurt, though.
bad.
Yeah, Kloop falls to the ground smoking, but like goes, "Oh fuck!"
Kita
Your turn,
falls
your turn.
without smoking!
Oh, are you down?
No. Just ow!
Yep. Yeah. So the slashing damage, because it hit more on Grund, was this wall shattering and just peppering you with splinters.
I'm fucking Yamcha posed.
With a leech tail. So Erdrin.
Okay. Well, there's only these ones around me. I'm gonna use my bonus short sword to.
Oh, hold on before you do that.
Oh yeah,
Con save, Kita.
Kita needs a con save.
Oh fuck!
I might not get to do anything.
You have to do over. Oh, you made it. 17 was the DC because that's what Grun took.
Whew.
Half of what the thing was.
Okay. So I'm gonna do
Wow.
short sword bonus action this guy.
Oh, hey, you rolled a 12 for that 17. Wait, no, that's not right. I fucked up. This one, that. Which one are you attacking?
The one that has like 1 or 2 HP left, the skeleton right in front of me.
Yep, that takes it out.
And then I'm going to aim Vicious Scimitar at that one.
Okay, 21 hits. So 12.
How's it looking?
He hadn't been hurt yet, but that was a pretty solid hit.
Okay, then I'm going to with my nick attack with the short sword and then another Vicious Scimitar.
Okay, roll the short sword first. Okay, and then I guess, yeah, go ahead and roll again for the scimitar. Okay, that'd be enough to take him out.
Okay. I think that 1, 2. Bonus action. 1 attack with the
I'm gonna.
nick property and then a Vicious Scimitar. I think I have another attack.
From haste, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna
I'm keeping the blender going.
take that guy out. Maybe.
Roll damage. Yep, they have 13 HP.
There you go, Krill.
Space to breathe.
Continue the beatdown on the thing that you have grappled.
So, Krill is actually going to move 5 feet forward here and push it here. You just drag it, you just like, essentially just like browbeating it and pushing it that way, and now I get to, because he's still grappled,
Well,
because he didn't
You're
break
grappled
grapple.
too, that means your speed is... I think you're both just stuck in place.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, because
okay,
you're
then.
grappled and restrained too.
Never mind, then I'm stuck there again.
Yeah, you're both just like... You're like
Shing.
cats, like fighting, but just like lock onto each other and won't let go.
Intimately locked in the way only gay men and wrestlers can be.
God.
So, because he's still grappled, he gets the 3 automatic crush,
The pinch.
and then I start the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
pinch. Oh, that's max damage. And second hit.
Bloodied.
What if I
Alright.
don't like that one? Reroll. I'll keep the 11. Savage Attacker lets you choose between the two, so that way you don't have to take the new roll.
Yeah.
So I'll take the 11.
Alright. Anything else?
Burn my action surge.
You already did?
Yeah, I did that the last turn. I did. You got 4 attacks on him.
Okay.
I think can't do that. Yeah, that's about all I can do currently.
Okay.
Just keep my
Grind.
inspo.
Grundy, your turn. We're almost done, sorry.
Hang on. Bonus action,
right.
I'm going to drink a potion. Sorry.
All good.
Standard potion, so it's 2d4 plus 4.
Yep.
Thing. Yep.
Who's the
Yep.
motherfucker that hit me?
The cannoneer here. You see Krill's like grappled and like tearing bits of him off.
Cantrip his ass. Blast him with a spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast him with a spell, alright.
I put a spell on that fucker.
take a step back.
Yeah, okay. Good.
Kloop crawls
Oh.
back.
Yeah, probably smart Kloop. I wouldn't want to lose you so soon.
You almost did.
Kill it.
You're welcome.
I'm not thanking you. You're planning to betray me 5 different ways.
Damn. So, skeleton, roll damage. Yeah, skeleton's dead. It just gets frozen in place as Krill. It's like you're right at the edge of this blast of cold. So, con save for the cannoneer. Oh, wait. Oh, even with the actual Constitution save, they didn't save. So they take that down to single digits. They are mostly frozen in place, barely moving. Anything else for you, Grund?
Nope.
All right. Yeah, and Kloop, he's just gonna walk. He's just gonna crawl over and start eating bits of like scattered shard at her cap. Doing the ghoul cannibalize thing to heal. And JJ.
I think I have enough movement if I bonus action dash to get over here.
Yep.
Hello, Krill.
Oh,
19 hits. Dead because it had 9 HP.
Cool. Now replenish it. Take reaction to replenish the soul coin.
And the last thing left is the single skeleton with the short bow, looking very determined to finish the job. The last thing. Problem with mindless skeletons, you give them the job and they'll keep going, even if
You keep it up, you funky
Even
little
if
skeleton.
nothing else.
How much health does that thing actually have?
13. It's a base skeleton. It hasn't been hit yet.
Alternatively, don't keep it up, you funky little skeleton. You can quit.
I'm going to roll Whales of the Dead and see if it kills.
Exactly.
Hey!
That's like the third time you've rolled 13 for that ability.
It's kind of crazy.
Lucky 13 3 times.
Spend a
So-
coin. That
Yeah,
fucker
you're not roll-
dies.
Yeah, 13 would be lucky for JJ now.
So, with that, you look around looking for more, more targets. But JJ, with that supernatural sense for the undead, the closest undead you can sense in any significant direction is in fact Kloop. And even then, that little that signal's weak. Buddy's hurt there.
JJ's gonna look around where he thought he saw the captain last, see if there's any if he left a portal open.
And as you look around where he disappeared, there is not really a sign, no portal, but it's not on the map because the map's too narrow. But there is all of a sudden Erdrin and Krill and JJ. You can hear not far along here. You look over and there is a dinghy that looks like it should have sank long ago. Barnacle encrusted, trailing seaweed, glowing with a now familiar faint blue light.
Fast travel point.
Seems. Yep,
That
that is
looks-
exactly it. In video game terms, it's what you use to get across the Underdark Lake.
That looks like an invitation to me.
Well, thing we need to do first is
Unfortunately-
patch up.
Yeah, come here, everybody. Come here. Gather
So,
up. Gather
I
up.
will say you do have it. Just video gamifying it, you do have a chance to take a short rest before you. You can take a short rest before you go.
Okay. I
Oh,
will roll some hit
okay, then, never
dices.
mind.
Roll the hit dice.
Why are my hit dice only
But
a C?
We can
D4?
also. So we can. I think we'll end here tonight as you kind of cluster trying to find shelter from the increasing rain. The storm getting closer as the boat just waits, bobbing patiently. The ghostly dinghy just waiting. As off in the distance, I
Fuck.
don't have the sound effect ready, but you do hear the eerie goat. Even I mean, they're always ghostly, but you hear the ghost song of the whale in the distance, as well as in when the lightning flashes, you see silhouetted against the fog the silhouette of a large cursed ship waiting. That's where we'll end for the night.
Penultimate dungeon.
Okay.